Good morning, guys. Had breakfast? Everyone? Oh, good. So today we'll discuss the PYQs from the topic permutation, combination, and probability. Okay, you guys are familiar that 2023, because of those 15 questions only, many of them they couldn't able to qualify the prelims because of those difficult questions. Okay, let's see how difficult they are. Okay, with practice we can analyze those questions. If you get very similar kind of questions in the upcoming exam, okay, then you definitely can deal those questions. So whatever we are discussing today, 90% of the questions will be appearing in the upcoming exams. Okay. Yeah. What is this permutation, combination, or the probability cases? These are all just counting techniques. How do we count? There are only two techniques of counting. One is addition, one is multiplication. Okay, subtraction is also a form of addition with a negative sign. Okay, division is also a form of multiplication but in a inverse form, ratio, isn't it? Okay, so either we'll be adding or else we'll be multiplying most of the cases. Okay, addition, multiplication. Let's say there are two people are there here. If I have to say either this person or this person will qualify the exam, so how many people are qualifying this exam? Either this or this, means totally two, isn't it or not? Either this person or else this person, means we are having two choice of a person who is getting qualified. Always or is nothing but addition. Either this element or that element, either this character or that this result or else this result. Now in this case, this person and also this person will qualify. So how many possibilities of qualifying? Only one, isn't it or not? Okay, so and is always what? Multiplication. Okay, and is always multiplication. And also some of the keywords like at least, at most. What do you mean by minimum? At least or at most? At least, that's what minimum. Max is this one. So these are very, very important keywords here. Okay, and what is the basic difference between a permutation counting technique and a combination here? Permutation is selection and also arrangement. If I have given three characters like this, A, B, C, if I ask you to select two at a time, okay, how many different ways you can select them? C, A, B, B, C, C, A. But if I take them in a different order, this also becomes B, A, this is C, B, and this is A, C. Okay, though there were three, we selected how many? Two at a time. After selecting, what we did? We arranged them in a different order, right, sir? Okay, and all these counting techniques are called what? Permutation. Permutation is nothing but selection plus arrangement. Okay, what do you mean by combination? Out of A, B, C, I need to select only two. Okay, no need of any arrangement, or else if I arrange them in a different way also, the result doesn't changes. Like formation of a team. Okay, if there are 11 team members, if I change their order, will the team changes? No. Similarly here, how many teams we can make of a two? AB, AC and BC. This is like a handshaking. Okay, A handshaking with B is very same as what? B handshaking with A. A is going with a trip to with B is same as what? B is going to trip with A. Understood? So this counting technique is called what? Combination. Okay, probability we see later on. Okay, the chance of happening all this permutation combination. Okay, based on this basic concepts, we'll take some of the questions. Yeah. 6 ways. 6 ways. Okay, look here now. If I ask you to arrange A, B, C in a different form, all three characters has to be arranged in a different form. Okay, arranging means we have to select them first. Afterwards, we have to arrange them. Okay, A, B, C, then ACB, BAC, BCA, CAB, as well as CB. Any other way? No. If there are three characters, then definitely you can put 3 factorial. What is 3 factorial? 3 into 2 into 1, which is 6 ways. Similarly, okay, if I ask you to keep A at the first place, A has to appear only at the first place. Then the remaining can be arranged in a different way. How many different ways you can arrange them? 2 ways. For this position, there is a fixed, only one. For this, how many choice? We can put it in this way. Look here now. I have 3 positions, right? For this position, how many choice? Only one choice. What is it? A. A hoita madam. Right? For this position, I can fill with what? Either B or C. What do you mean by or? Addition. Either B or C means how many choice? 2 choice. For this position, I am left with only one choice. You multiply. For this position, one choice, and is what? Multiplication. For this position, 2 choice, and is again a multiplication. For this position, one choice. 1 into 2 into 1 is 2 possibilities. Got it? Very similarly, what is the word? Delhi. How many characters are there in Delhi? 5 characters. Make 5 positions. And what he says? D starts with D and ends with I. Starts with D means for this position only D has to come here. How many choice? Only one choice. And it has to end with I means for this position also only one choice. I am left with how many characters? 3 other characters. If I have to fill this position, I am left with how many characters? 3 choice. Yaud bekar hakpod. See, I can put here E or else L or else H. There are 3 choice. Let's say I have put here L. I am left with how many now? 2 here. So totally 1 into 3 into 2 into 1 into 1, which is nothing but that's it. Can we do these kind of questions? Yes. So many a times these kind of questions are also being asked. Okay. Very similar case. One more. Finish copying. Oh. Similarly, he might give you the numbers also, and he'll ask you keep the 3 only at the units place, or else 3 will come at the units place in how many different ways. Okay, between 200 to 500, these kind of questions. Okay, take this one. Visible? Kanutalapa. Who are not sitting next to each other? Girls. Boys can sit, but girls cannot. This is not an alternate question. If I had asked alternative to each other means even boys also should not come together. But in this case only girls should not come together. So can we start from a girl? If it is girl, girl boy, girl boy. Can I start with the boy? Second case, what about the madam? Okay, boy girl, boy girl. Is there any other case? Yeah, can I put the girls at the corners, at the ends, and in the middle? Boys. So there are 3 possible cases. Come on, put the permutation for it. Yeah, 12. See, there are 3 possibilities. First possibility is 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. Okay, a boy, a girl, a boy, girl. This is allowed? Yes. Look here now. How many people are there? How many boys are there? 2 boys. How many positions are there for boys? 2 position, 2 boys. Okay, now if I ask you to sit here, first boy comes here, he can see he is having 2 positions here, means he is having how many choice? 2 choice. Okay, when the next boy is coming, he will be having only 1 choice. Okay, when the first girl comes, she can see 2 positions here, means 2 choice she is having, right? Okay, when one of the girl is having 2 choice, the next girl will be having only 1 choice. So how many possible ways you can make them sit? Yeah, 4 ways. What are those? You can say B1, G1, B2, G2. Isn't it or not? Can I replace this B1 with B2 like this here? Okay, and maintain G1 here only. So B2, G1, B1, G2. Afterwards, B1, G2, B2, G1. Okay, and also the reverse of it. So 4 possibilities. Similarly, second case, can I start the position from the girl? Yes. Here also same thing, 2 into 1 into 2 into 1, which is 4 ways. Third case, what are the third case? 2 girls are sitting at the corners and the boys are here. Okay, here also boys will be having how many choice? 2 choice. 2 position, 2 boys means 2 factorial you can consider, or 2 into 1. Similarly, here also 2 into this also 1, 4. 4 are either this way you can make them sit, or else or else you can make them sit here like this, or else here like this. What is or? Plus, add them. Okay. So most of the time you will get more than one possible case. In that questions, make different cases like this, then afterwards add. Shall we move this one? Understood, right? No. See, do not pick a risky question. These are all doable. Very similar questions also are expected. There is a high chance. Buddy, in how many different ways can 4 books A, B, C, D be arranged one above the other? See, if you are arranging one above the other, or else one beside the other, doesn't make any difference. Isn't it or not? Such that book A and B are never in a continuous position. Continuous position means what? They are never together. They are never together. What is the answer? Very similarly, you consider those 2 books as boys or girls. Okay, A and B are girls, C and D are boys. Isn't it or not? So same question. That's what. Okay, you have to do the analysis. Okay, whenever you are doing the PYQs, most of the questions will repeat, but not in the same order. Okay, shall I move this? What, madam? Yeah, come on now. In how many ways can 4 children be made to stand in a line such that 2 of them, A and B, are always together? This is not together. Together. They have to be together. Okay, we have done these kind of questions. You know what to do when they are together. What to do? Tie them up and consider them as one. Wherever they go together. Madi. Well, these are all scoring areas. Okay, within 15 seconds you can get the answer. Repeatedly we have seen these kind of questions. So 4 children are there. Let's name them as A, B, C and D. Can the children repeat? No, never. Okay, a person who is sitting here simultaneously cannot sit here. But one of the character A can also be repeated here at the end, isn't it? Okay, one day wordally A, can it be repeated? Baralva, apple, eradu sari P bandilva, barutte. Isn't it or not? Okay, number can also repeat, but the persons cannot repeat. Okay, A and B are always together. Always together. See, if there was no condition that always together, if he has given that how many different ways these 4 people can be sit, in that case, what is the answer? 4 factorial. 4 characters, 4 factorial. 5 characters, 5 factorial. Okay, But since he is saying A and B must be together, you put them together and consider them as 1. Okay. Now wherever they go will go together only. Now there are totally how many characters? 3. From 4 I have made it into 3. If 3 characters has to be arranged in a different form, we take 3 factorial, right? But among themselves only they can change their order here. A can go here, B can come here, isn't it? So into 2 factorial. 3 factorial is 6, 6 into 2 is again 12. Okay. Shall we move? A flag has to be designed with 4 horizontal strips using some or all of the colors red, green and yellow. What is the number of different ways in which this can be done so that no adjacent stripes have the same color? You can analyze the variation here, right? Yeah, come on. How many strips are there? Okay, so I have to choose the colors. 4 strips, 4 positions I have made, and how many colors are there? And what he says, the number of different ways you have to paint them so that no 2 adjacent stripes have the same color. Means if I paint here red, red cannot come here, but red can come here, but red cannot come here. Understood? So that's a possibility, isn't it, madam? Now I have how many paints? 3 paints. Okay, for this position I can paint with how many choices? 3 choice. I had 3 choice here. Let's say red paint ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ product. For this position I am left with how many choice? 2, isn't it or not? 2 only, isn't it or not? Among those 2 I have painted 1. Here I am left with how many? Illond ಮಾಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ paint. How many again? Here 2. Here ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಪಕ್ಕ ಬರುವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಳಸಿರೋದನ್ನೇ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಳಸಬಹುದು, ಬಟ್ ಪಕ್ಕ ಬಳಸಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ವೇಸ್? Got it, sir? So when you are picking the first strip here, you can paint here, or else you can start from here only. Okay, this is again 3, afterwards 2, 2, 2. Okay, and A into B is B into A. Got it? So you have to picturize it. You have to understand the science behind what we are doing there. Okay, if you get that, then you can deal with this one. This is very simple. Solution is always simple. Okay, everything lies here. Very similar it looks. Yeah, come on guys. For a sports meet, always read the question slowly. Go through it, word by word, statement by statement. Now, in this case, how many positions are there? How many positions, madam? 3 positions. How many paints? 6 colored paints. Can I repeat the paint color? No. Okay, I cannot use it. It has to differentiate, no? Okay, 3 ಬೇರೆ ಬಣ್ಣ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು madam. Okay, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಣ್ಣ ಹಾಕಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ. How many choice you are having? 6. For this one, 5. Afterwards, that's it. Okay, if you understand the question, solution is always simple. Shall I move this? Understood? Okay. Since here he says cannot be repeated. Yeah, guys, come on. You have done this one in the class also, I guess. Then political. Okay, how many characters are there? Any repetition? No repetition. ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿ, how many different ways they can be arranged such that it has to start from A. It has to start from A only. It has to start from A means for this position there is only one choice. For this position 5. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ A ಬರಬೇಕು, right? Here 5. Afterwards 4, 3, 2, 1, isn't it? So can I say this is 1 into 5 factorial? Okay, what is 5 factorial? 120 ways. 120 ways you can arrange them which starts only with A. Right. Which starts only with C. E heading. Same thing, 120 only, no? Which starts only with H. 120. Which starts only with N. I, sorry, oh. We have I. 120 which starts only with N. 120. Isn't it? Okay, he says, in how many different ways you can arrange the letters of the word Sachin, such that, okay, when you arrange them in a dictionary form, what is the position of Sachin? Sachin ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ? A ಇಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಖಾಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ 120. Next, we started with C, again 120, H 120, I 120, N 120. Okay, next word which is starting is S. Okay, when I start with S, which is the first sequence of letters? Sachin only. So totally 120 into 5 plus 1. So totally 601. 601. Okay, these kind of questions are very popular there, dictionary form. You know, correct enough? No, din hesaru maadu manege hodu. He might ask you to keep any characters at any position, okay, together, not together. Very similar cases. Whenever he says together, what to do? Keep them together. Okay, tie them up. Shall I move this? What is the number of selections of 10 consecutive things out of 12 things in a circle taken in a clockwise direction? Only you have to move in a clockwise direction. Consider clock. Okay, 12 parts are there. Okay, you have to pick how many? 10. In what? Yeah, consecutive. Okay, remember, keywords are important. 10 consecutive. You cannot skip any part there. You have to pick 10 consecutive in a clockwise direction, means in only one direction. So there are 12 are there, right? Okay, what is the number of selection of 10 consecutive things out of 12 things in a circle? 12 things in a circle. Okay, I'm starting from here. 10 na 10 ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ? 10 11 ಆಗೋಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆಯ್ತಾ ಯಾವುದೊಂದು? ಓ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಎರಡು. Okay, till here 10. See, including this one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, isn't it or not? Next, can I start from here? Isn't it? If I start from here till here, okay, afterwards can I start from here? 10 consecutive will I get? Yes, of course. Differently is it? Yes. Then can I start from here? Third case, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Okay, afterwards if I do, that's a repetition. So how many? In which year? Again, one of the difficult questions are from 2023, and this is one such question. It all depends on choosing of questions. Okay, sir. Shall we move, sir? Oh, take this one. Try to do. How many 5-digit prime numbers can be obtained using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 without any repetition of the digits? Yeah, how many? 0. No such possibilities. See, look here now. Let's say I make a 5-digit number using this one. 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. Possible? A prime number, can it end with 1? 1 in the end, 5 in the? No, it cannot end with 5. It cannot end with 4. Can it end with 3? Possible. Can it end with 2? No. So there are only 2 possibilities. So this is one such possibility. But can it be a prime number? No, because what is the divisibility rule of 3 says? Yeah, if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the complete number is also has to get divided by 3 with remainder what? 0. Okay. Now if I add all these digits in any sequence, a plus b plus c plus d is equal to d plus b plus c plus e, anything, if I add anything in this sequence here, what should I get here? 18, huh? Isn't it? Okay, is it divisible by 3? Yes. So what is the remainder? 0. A number which is divisible by 3, can I call it as a prime? So how many such prime numbers? 0. No such prime number. Okay. Basically a number system. Divisibility rule. Okay, sum of the digits in any sequence is always divisible by. So how many different numbers are there which are divisible by 3 here? How many different numbers without repetition can be formed which are divisible by 3? Yalla divisible by 3 ne alva. Okay, all are divisible by 3. How many such numbers are possible? 5 factorial, that's it, which is nothing but 1, 2. He who kelboda next, sorry. Okay, divisibility rule of 3. How many such numbers which are divisible by 3? Make a note of it. You'll forget. See, you don't have much time to do anything new. You have to come to class, okay, with revision. Follow the same here. We will be having good practice here. Afterwards, revise the same questions. Okay. 90% of the questions which we are discussing in the PYQ sessions will appear in this exam. Shall we move? Yeah, come on now. In how many different ways 6 players can be arranged such that 2 of them, Ajit and Mukherjee, are never together? Can you find out how many ways we can arrange them with together? Yes. Out of the total, can I subtract those? How many different ways 6 people can be arranged? 6 factorial. What is 6 factorial? 720. In those 720 ways, can we find out how many times they are together? Yes. If I subtract these two, that's your answer. 480. Since 6 players are there, can they repeat? Players? Never. People they are. So 6 factorial. What is 6 factorial? 720. This is the total number of ways in which we can arrange them. out of which we have to keep 2 of them together. Who are they? Ajit and Mukherjee are together. The remaining are how many? 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5, 6, I. Okay, here now how many characters are there? 5 characters can be arranged in how many different ways? 5 factorial. Okay, but among themselves internally they can change their order into 2 factorial. What is 5 factorial? 120 into 2, which is 240 ways in which Ajit and Mukherjee are together. So, in how many ways they are not together? Subtract these 2, 4, 8, in which they are never together. Okay, 4, 8, option D. So, together, not together. If you don't know the specific case, then find out the total number of ways, out of which you take out the exceptions. Shall we move this? Yeah. Now, forget about the answer. What is the approach? Okay. In that case, how many cases? 9 cases. Okay, look here now. How many digit number we are forming? 3 digit number. Now, if I have to make a 3 digit number, just a 3 digit number, okay, how many 3 digit numbers can be formed without any repetition? Because what do you mean by ascending order? Which means they are different numbers. Meaning what? Without repetition. You cannot repeat the digits. Okay. One of the meaning of ascending and descending order means the numbers are distinct. Okay. Meaning without repetition case, that's it. Okay. Understood? Synonyms there. Now, if I have to ask how many different ways you can pick 3 digit number. For this position, if I have to pick, how many digits are there, sir? 9 digits. Afterwards here 8. Afterwards here 7. In this 7, 9 into 8 into 7. What is 9 into 8 into 7? 3. 72, 72, 7, 504. Okay. Which is 504. Look here now. In this 504 ways, do we have 123? Do we have 123? Yes, we have 123. Isn't it, madam? Do we have 213? Yes, we have 213. Isn't it or not? Do we have 312? Yes, all of these numbers are right. But they are not in a ascending order. If I pick 3 digit number, if I pick a 3 digit number, okay, in how many ways I can arrange them in ascending order? There is only one way. But we are having 6 other ways, right? Hence, I have to divide this by what? 6. Because every combination, okay, itaradun bandi the number 123. But this is arranged in how many different ways? 6 different ways every time. But that 6 different ways are not producing the ascending order. Ascending order is only one way. So hence, there are how many repetitions? 6, which are divided, okay, which is being divided by 6 to avoid the repetition of all those. Or else you can do this one as 9 into 8 into 7 divided by 3 factorial. Okay, 3 factorial, because these can be repeatedly formed into 6 ways, which is nothing but 3 factorial. Understood? So how much we are getting here? 504 by 6. He might ask you in the next case without repetition or descending order. how many different ways you can form a 3-digit number? 504 without repetition. Okay, but these are all repetition for the ascending only. Okay, this is not an ascending, this is not an ascending. Okay, if I pick a 3-digit number, only one way you can arrange them in a ascending or descending order, but 6 ways you can arrange them in a different order. Getting? Oh. See, I am not expecting each and every question to be picked and solved. These kind of question, if you don't get a logic behind that, leave. Okay, leave. You are doing something. Okay, whatever the answer you are getting, not even close to this one. So definitely you are out of logic. You are not getting anything. So what to do? Random again, leave it. Okay. If you get a very similar close question, then pick a one. Yeah, go ahead now. Of permutation or combination. Out of 5 people, if I have to choose any 3, okay, in any 3, does the order matters? No. Okay, the order doesn't matters, madam. Hengadru madkodi. Okay, neevu, or else euro avaru hig madboda, isn't it? So combination. Now forget about all the given conditions. How many people are there? How many boys are there? 5. Okay, 5 boys are there. Out of these 5 boys, we have to choose how many? 3. This is the way. Okay, this is the only way, isn't it? Or else NCR, where N is the number of choices. You are choosing at an rate of. Okay, what is NCR? N factorial divided by N minus R factorial into R factorial. Right? Okay, most of the time in the permutation we don't apply the formula, but in combination we need this formula. NCR is equal to N factorial by N minus R factorial into R factorial. Now look here, 5C3 is nothing but 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial. So 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 whole divided by 2 into 3 into 2 into 1. So how many different ways? 10 ways you can choose them. Now go to the condition. What does the condition says? A, B, C, D, E such that no one group should contain C and D. This is a group of how many? 3. In this, C and D should not be there. Okay. If I have to put C and D, how many groups I can make? C and D not putting. Okay, C and D. Can I make a group with A? Isn't it or not? In this 10, do we have with this group also? Yes, we have. Put C and D. Can I make with E? Yes, of course, isn't it or not? Can I CD with B? These are the only 3 groups in which C and D are coming together, which are already present in this 10. So what has to be subtracted? Minus 3. So the answer is, isn't it? Make all the groups, all possibilities, then subtract the exceptions. 10 ways you can choose 3 among 5. In those 10 ways of choosing, in these 3 groups, we are having C and D together. Okay, take those 3 groups. That's it. 10 minus 3. For the basic question only, every year he is adding one or the other way these kind of maximum, minimum, okay, at least, at most, together, not together conditions. Okay. Shall we move this one? Colors. What do you mean by OR? Addition. So 3 conditions he has given with an OR. Always a flag indicates signal, indicates something. Okay. Has he given how many colors are there? 3 flags are okay. Consider since not given 3 flags, 3 colors. Okay. To make it more accurate and without any ambiguity, he must have given that 3 colors are there. Okay, 3 flags. Okay, now can I make single flag of different color? Yes. How many? 3. Or is what? Addition. Now I have to make what? 2 flags of different sequence of colors. Different sequence of colors. Different sequence of colors means if I make blue and green, okay, that's one sequence. If I reverse the color, will it become a different sequence? Yes, sequence is an order. Alvin, okay, sequence, isn't it or not? Okay, black and white is one sequence, adre. White and black is another sequence. A and B is one sequence of making you sit together. B and A, yeah, that's a permutation only. So 3 here and here 2, isn't it? Okay, plus 3 into 2 into 1. So totally how many? Nobody. This is 3 plus 6 plus 6, which is 15. Understood? Okay. Some of the keywords I have told you, these are important. Sequence. If there are repetition like A and A, if I change their order, the sequence doesn't changes. Okay. If they are distinct, always sequence changes. Okay. They are different colors here. Question artha adre answer bandbitange. Okay, shall I move this? Come on now. Okay, lot many times we have done these kind of exercises in the class also. At least one ball of each color. What is the minimum number of attempts? Question artha isto answer bartittu. See, you picturize the process, that's what. You have to get hold of this the science, what we are doing, the process, how we are counting that process. Henry. Don't you getting that idea? We have done something related to this in the class also. Okay, look here now. There is a bag in which what we have? 20 balls, out of which 8 are green, 7 white and 5 red. Okay. What is the minimum number of balls that must be picked up from the blindfolded without replacing any of those, to be assured of picking at least one ball of each color? One ball of each color. Okay, and you have to take what number of attempts? Minimum number of attempts in which you have to pick all 3. Okay, let's consider you are picking one by one and you are not replacing it also. Okay, now if I pick here 1, okay, is it possible to get green here? Yes. White here afterwards and red here afterwards. Okay, this is not going to happen all the time. Okay, now to get, let's say I have finished all the green here. How many attempts? 8 attempts. Afterwards, white, so totally how many attempts? 7. Then afterwards, if I take 1, that becomes how many? By default, I should get the third one, isn't it or not? So, how many attempts? 16 attempts. Is this correct? Or else? What he says, the minimum number of balls that must be picked up from the bag, so at least 1 ball. Should I have to pick from here? If I consider this 5, first 5, okay, first 5, I am picking all one by one, the 5 attempts I got what? Red only. Then I am picking the white, so totally how many attempts? Okay, and 8 here, okay, by default if I am picking the next one, I should get this one, right? Isn't it or not? Okay, but what is this one? 13, here it is 16, do you have 13 here? So it has to be 16 only, okay. Earlier questions were having little bit of ambiguity earlier then. Without replacing, to be assured of picking at least 1 ball of each color. The minimum number of balls that must be picked, okay, is nothing but 16 only. From the highest to the least, okay. We go to this kind of questions, highest to the least. Shall I move this? Okay. How many different ways in which 9 letters are to be dropped? In 3 different letter boxes, different ways. Now look here, how many letters are there? 9 letters. How many boxes are there? 3 boxes. This is the box number 1, box number 2, box number 3. One thing here, are we posting the letters to the box or box to the letter? Letters to the box. Okay, how many letters are there in your hand, madam? 9 letters. Okay, if you have to post the first one, you are having how many choice? Either this or this or this. So totally how many choice? 3 choice, isn't it or not? Or is always addition. Idu athava idukke idu hakbodu, isn't it? And means multiplication. When I am going to post the next letter, I will be having how many choice again? Again how many choice? Because I can post any number of letters in any of the box here. So 3 here, again 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. How many 3s? 3 part 9. Okay. Very similar. 9 prizes has to be distributed among 3 boys. Okay, 9 prizes has to be distributed among 3 boys. First prize, okay, I can give it to any of the boy. How many choice? 3 choice. Similarly, afterwards, second boy, 3 choice. Okay, he must have added one more statement here. Any number of letters can be posted in any of the box. That's what he says here. Differently andre hagene. Okay, for example, you have placed here 9, 0, 0, 8, 1, 0, 6, 2, 1, it can be. Okay, so totally how many ways? 3 power 9 ways. Next case. Understood? Okay. Yeah, go ahead guys, come on. Very similar now. How many members are there totally? How many males are there? How many females? We have to make a committee of 2. One must be male, one must be female. Okay, sir. Now, if I give you 5 male and if I ask you to pick one among them, how many different ways you can pick them? 5 ways, isn't it or not? Which is nothing but what? Idral choose na. Okay, similarly, and is what? Into. We require one more women to the committee. Okay, how many women are there? 3. Among them, we have to pick 1. So totally this is 5C1 is what? 5. See, always NC1 is equal to N. NCN is equal to 1. NC0 is also equal to 1. NCN minus 1. For example, 5C4. What is 5C4? 5. Okay, 5. 5 minus 1, 4. Okay, which is nothing but 5 only. Okay, NC1 can also be written as NC1. Okay. N. Okay, which is nothing but NC1 only. NC1 is always N. What is 5C1? 5. 3C1? 3. So totally 15. But there is a condition there. What he says? Yeah, look here now. There are 5 male, okay, in which one among them is A. Here 3 female are there. Among them one is B. Okay, if I have to make a committee of A and B, how many different committees I can make? 1 or 2? Only 1. A is making a committee with B or else B with A. That's one and the same combination. So in this 15, how many ways A and B are together? Only once. So if I subtract this one, what's your answer? Okay, you know how to make the committee, how to pick them. Afterwards, exclude. Okay, that's how the conditions will be. In CDS or CAPF, you don't find these kind of questions. Okay, most of the time UPSC, CSAT only we have these questions. So we can do the analysis. Shall we move? Hmm. $24. How? What is the logic? 5 into 5 why? ಈಗ match the following ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮೇಡಮ್? Okay, the process of match the following, this one is, you know match the following, right? 5 elements here, 5 elements here. You have to match one with one. Isn't it or not? Okay, let's say you're randomly doing. Okay, how many different ways you can do it? Match the following. Correctly, wrongly, anyway, how many different ways you can do it? That's it. How many different ways you can match 5 here, 5 here? 5 into 5, 5 factorial. Okay, look here now. I'll put it in this way. Let's say I'm picking one here, A. Okay, first question. In the list here, how many choices I'll be having? 5 choice, isn't it? Initially, I'll be having what? 5 choice. Isn't it or not? Okay, any of those choice. One is already ticked now. When I go for question B, I'm left with how many choice? 4 choice. Afterwards, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, in this way, I have changed the order also. Because, for example, here if you take A, B, C, D, E. Okay, let's say A, B, C, D, E. Okay, I could have chosen A also. I could have chosen B also. I could have chosen C or else D or else C. Okay, either this or this or this. How many choice? 5 choice. Okay, afterwards I'm left with 4 choice. Afterwards 3 choice, 2 choice, 1 choice. So totally how many different ways you can choose them? 120 ways I have chosen it. Okay, how many possibilities of making correct? One day. Correct is will be only one, isn't it or not? But what he says here, no examinees have given the correct answer. Meaning how many different candidates are there? Okay, that one person who has made correctly has to be subtracted. Isn't it? So 120 minus 1. If you don't get a logic, never go for an answer there. Okay, avoid answering. Answer of no two examinees are identical. Andre different ways anta. ಯಾರೇ ಇಬ್ಬರದು ಒಂದೇ ತರ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋನಂತೂ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿರೋರಲ್ವಾ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ವೇಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್? 120. 120 different ways and answer is only one. Okay, and nobody has answered that. Hence 119. Any doubt? Understood, right? Oh. Shall we move this? Yeah, try. Six 24. Is the option only 624. Why, madam? Give me the logic. Is it? See, a question paper, there are 4 multiple choice questions. You know what is multiple choice, right? Prelims tara. Each question has how many choice? 5 choice with only 1 choice of its correct answer. What is the total number of ways in which a candidate will not get all the 4 answers? Will not get. Okay, is it very similar to the last one? Yes. Okay. Now forget about the condition at the end. Okay, how many different ways you can answer it? Correctly, wrongly, everything included. Now first question will be having how many choice, madam? 5 choice means 5 different ways you can attempt them. And next question is a fresh question. That fresh question is having 5 new choices, isn't it? So how many different ways you can? 5. So totally third one, fourth one, as well as fourth astella. Okay, so totally 5 power 4. What is 5 power 4? In this 625, coincidentally, one of the answer is right. All of the options are, okay, coincidentally getting correct, but it has to be wrong. So what is your answer? Got it? Isn't it very similar? There is a variation. In the previous case, that's a match the following. Match the following means as you progress, you are having -1 choice every time. But here, every fresh question, okay, new 5 choices will be there. Okay, sir. What is the variation here? Either true or false. How many questions? 10 questions. Let's say you are attempting the first question. Okay, in how many different ways you can attempt the first question? 2 ways. What are those? Either true or else false. Second question, true or false. Third one, true or false. So how many ways? 2 power 10. What is 2 power 10? Yet no 2 candidates wrote the same answer here. Okay, how many different ways you can answer? So 2 power 10. Isn't it orally you can answer here? So what is 2 power 10? Okay, have familiarity. 2 power 10 is 1024. 2 into 2 into 2. Each and every question you can attempt 2 ways, either true or false. True or false. Okay, shall we move this? See, in less than an hour, we have done 20 questions. In prelim speed alle hogtidivi ನಾವು, exam speed alle. How many people are there? How many people? Total number of people? 3 people. How many seats are there? How many reserved seats? 1. And reserved for women. How many women are there? 1. Okay. The women can sit in that, but men cannot. Meaning, a woman can choose to sit in the reserved seat, or else she can sit in any other seat also. So there are how many possible cases? 2 cases are there. 2 case ide. One case, women is sitting in the reserved seat. Another case, women is not sitting in the reserved seat, isn't it? First case, second case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say this is the reserved one. Okay. How many women are there? 1 woman. Okay. In how many different ways you can make them sit here? Only one way by default. How many remaining seats are there? 4 remaining seats are there. How many men are there? 2 men. Okay. How can you make them sit? 2 men, 4 seats differently. How can you sit? Let's say, for example, one of the men entered here into the bus. How many choices he is seeing here? 4 choice. Next person will be having 3 choice. So how many different ways? 12 ways you can make them sit, in which women is seated in the reserved seat. Let's say now 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the reserved seat. No one are sitting. 5 alla? 5. Okay. Nobody is seated in the reserved seat. How many seats are available now? 4 seats. How many people are there? 3 people. First person entered. He is having how many choice? 4 choice. Next person get 3. Afterwards 2. Either this case or else this case. So totally how many cases? 36 cases. Okay, permutation है 4p3. Shall I move this? ಈಗಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ ಬೇರೆ ಚಾನ್ಸ್? Not consider them as together. They are differently seated only. 4 seats available ಇದೆ. Okay, 3 people are there. We can make them sit like this in a sequence, or else you can skip this seat. You can make them sit differently. They are people, seats, doesn't make any difference. Illig beku, okay, that gender has to be accounted here, but here nobody is seated. Here, irrespective of, a woman can sit in the reserved seat, or else she can sit in any other seat, but a man cannot occupy the reserved seat. Okay, got it? Shall I move this? Class now, these are all not exam kind of questions. Okay, do not pick these kind of questions in the exam. Relax ag ಮಾಡಿ. It will take a lot of time to analyze, and also there will be close answers. You have not possible also. Any doubt? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Okay, I'll make you understand. Listen, how many coins you are having, madam? 10 coins. Okay, a coin will be having 2 results, either heads or tails. Okay, 10 coins are all showing the same results. For example, let's say heads antane it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All are showing what? Heads. What you have to do is, you have to change the heads to what? Tails. Tails means every time you toss it, the result changes. If it is head, if you take a coin and flip it, it shows tail. If you again flip it, it will show head. Okay, every time the result will change. Okay, but you cannot pick only one coin. Every time you have to pick 4 coins. Okay, see, these 10 coins are lying on a table. Each one of them has heads on the face. In one attempt, exactly means no more, no less. Exactly, you have to pick 4 coins. Means you can repeat the coin, but you have to pick 4 coins at a time. For example, nodi 1, 2, 3, 4 pick madabo. In the next attempt, you can pick 2 from here and 2 from the different one. That's your wish. So in a minimum number of attempts, you have to change all the heads to all tails. Yeah, how many attempts you will make? Take. All the heads should turn to tails. Yeah, minimum number of attempts. Ilodi, I'll show you this one. Look here now. I'll pick this 4. I'll make it into tails. 4 tails aitapa. Okay. What I'll do is now, I'll pick this one along with this, this and this. This will become what here? Heads. This will become tails, tails, tails. How many heads are there now? How many heads are there? 4 heads. I can pick these 4 heads and make it into tails, right? Can we? Yes. So how many attempts I took? Do you have the option? Again, there is ambiguity in this question. Getting? Okay, so in the minimum attempts he is asking, right? What is the minimum total number of attempts in which all the tails of all the faces has to turn it into tails? Repeat ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು ಕಣಪ್ಪ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈ 3 ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ಹಂಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟರ್ನ್ 4 ಹೆಂಗ್ ತಗತ್ತಿ? ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ದೇನೆ ತಗೊಂಡಂಗೆ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಈಗ. ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ? Okay, there is ambiguity here in this question also. Okay, rather than not possible, he should have given 3. Okay, so don't worry, and also do not attempt these kind of questions in the exam. Okay, lengthier to read and comprehend also, and there is a lot. If you miss any one logic there, that also will be in your option. ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಲ್ಲ, ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಎರರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. How many chairs? 8 chairs. How many people? 5. Okay, 5. But there is a condition that from 1 to 4, 2 men should occupy, 2 women should occupy 2 chairs. So we are left with how many chairs? 6 chairs. For those 6 chairs, how many men are there? There is nothing new in this one. A lengthier data, that's it. First 4 only, you occupy 2. Then in the remaining are 6. Out of those 6, you have to pick 3. 6 into 5. How many? ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿದ್ನ. It's not a living kind of question. ಬಿಡೋದನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಎಷ್ಟು? 32. 14. Okay, how many chairs were there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. In the first 4, what has to be done? See, women are to occupy any 2 chairs from those numbered from 1 to 4. Not a problem. Put on it, see. Now here, 1 to 4, how many different ways you can make them sit? 4 into 3, 12, is it? Isn't it or not? A woman can be seated here, here, or else here, 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 here. Okay, here, do. They can change their order because they are women. They can't be same. Women 1, women 2. Isn't it? How many different ways, madam? 12 ways. Meaning first woman, if she is coming, she can see 4 options here. Second woman is left with 3. Okay. 2 are being selected. Now left with how many chairs? 6 chairs. Okay. In these 6 chairs, a man can sit anywhere. Okay. First man is coming. He can see how many choice? 6. Second man, 5. Afterwards, 4. So totally 120 into ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ವಿಮೆನ್ ನೋಡಿ ಇದೆರಡು ಸೀಟು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಉಂಟಾ ವಿಮೆನ್ 1 ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕೂತು ವಿಮೆನ್ 2 ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕೂರಿಸಬಹುದಾ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸರಿ ನಾವು ಪರ್ಮುಟೇಷನ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ 4p2 6p3 plus or okay, yeah, come on now. In this case, is it or and? Or and? This is what we have taken is an and case, isn't it? See, first you are filling 2 chairs, or are you filling 6 chairs, or andre nadi? That's a new case. In that new case, again you will be getting 8 choices, but here 2 and other 6 has to be chosen. Okay, so it has to be what? Alva, idu athava alla, adunu sersi. Okay, idu hagu inna ulida 6 ralli neevu 3 jana ಕೂರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. So 1440. Okay, yeah, ನೋಡಿ ಅದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ close 132. Okay, let's keep this one as of now. Okay, we'll do some handshaking problems afterwards. We'll come to this. Angles, sit double game. Okay, now see, this is not a lengthier one, but this is not a leaving kind of question. Okay, read the question. You know mixed doubles, right? One has to be a male, one has to be a female. Okay, between 2 teams. So to play one game, we require 2 teams. Okay, 2 teams means how many players? 4 players. How many men? 2. How many women? 2. Ishtu jana ಬೇಕು. There are 4 married couples. 4 married couples. Okay, let's say AB, CD, EF, GH. They are married couples. Okay, one has to be male and a female here. D, F and H are female here. Okay. No team is to consist of a husband and his wife. Means A and B cannot be a team. A and D can be a team. So how many teams we can form? Let's frame the teams first. Husband and his own wife cannot be a team members. So A and B cannot be a team member. A and D can be teams. Team, I am just making a team now. A can team with F. A can team with H. Similarly, C can team with B. C and B team madboda. C and D can't be a team. C and F, C and H. Similarly, E and B, E and D, E and H. Then G and B, G and D, G and F. So these are how many teams? 12 teams. After making team, you have to make the match now. Okay. Now A and D can they play against A and F? Why not? ಆಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ವೇನ್ರಿ? ಈ ಟೀಮಲ್ಲೂ ಎ ಆಡಿ ಆ ಟೀಮಲ್ಲೂ ಎ ಆಡಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ವಾ? Okay, so A and D can play with how many teams? How many other teams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 teams. Isn't it or not? So wherever D is there, okay, it cannot play with D also. So neither with ED, neither with GD. Okay, so left with how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So this one team can play against 7 other teams. 7 other teams. Similarly, if I take A and F, they also will be having 7. Isn't it or not? Okay, so how many cases there will be? There are 12 such players here, right? 12 such team. Each can play 7, 7, 7. So totally 7 into 12, which is nothing but how many? 84. 84 matches can we play? Yes or no? 84 matches ಆಡಿದೀವಲ್ವಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಐತೇನ್ರಿ? Okay, ಇವರೊಬ್ಬರು 7 ಟೀಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಡಬಹುದು. Similarly, 12 such teams are there. Each team can play 7 other teams. So totally 84 matches can be played. But when I took AD, I took the match between AD, CF, right? But when I am taking CF, again I am counting with AD. That has been already played. Hence, there is a repetition. Hence, we have to divide this by what? 2. Okay, every time there is a repetition. So what's your answer? 40. Okay, a little bit lengthier process, easy ansutte, but do not try this kind of questions in the exam. You will miss many logic here. So requires lot of presence of mind at that point of time. Okay, so no need to do. Avoid. Varkobegiga. Understood? See, you can understand the solution if you are listening to the explanation. Okay, if you are decoding, breaking the question here, if you are coming to the class, that's happening. By looking, seeing only the PDF of this downloaded thing doesn't help you a lot. Okay, this is maths. So each and every team can play matches 7 times. 7. Okay, 12 teams are there. So 12 into 7, 84 matches. But AD playing with CF is same as CEF is playing with AD, playing against AD. Okay, so 2 times we have taken, divide those by 2, repetition, repetition 2 times. Okay, shall I move this? Avoid these kind of questions. Okay, look here now. I'll help in understanding the question here. There is a square. 9 identical smaller squares means it has to be 3 by 3 like this. This is the only way. Okay. How many balls are there? 6 identical balls are to be placed in such a way that 3 row should get at least 1 ball. Okay. 1 ball in each of the square. Meaning when I am placing here, these are the rows. These are the columns. How many balls are there? 6 balls if you are placing here. Each and every row should contain at least 1 ball. Okay, at least 1 ball. Kali irangilla. Isn't it or not? Now, first case hedi. Hege idtira hedi. 3 here, thereafter 2 here, thereafter 1 here. 3, 2, 1. Hege idboda? Is there any other way? 2, 2, 2. Okay. Is there any other way? 1, 1, 3, 5 ಆಯ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅದಿರಲಿ. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2 possible. Now rather than 3, 2, 1, can I rearrange this one into 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1 in a different way? Agree? Okay, now tell me, I need to keep 3 balls in 3 squares here. How many different ways you can put them? 3 square ಇದೆ, 3 ಜಾಗ ಇದೆ, and you are having 3 balls. How many different ways you can? If there are 3 people are there, I need a committee of 3 people. How many different committees I can form? ಮೂರು ಜನರು ಕಮಿಟಿ ಇರೋದೇ 3 ಜನ. So how many different ways? 3C3. It's a choosing, right? Because balls are what here? Identical. If I change the order, doesn't make any difference there. Hence, are we using permutation or combination? Combination. Agree? And is what? Alva. Next, innu ulididu 2 ಬಾಲ್ ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕು. And or andre idunu ಸೇರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಲ್ಲಿ. Okay? And now I am keeping 2, but I am having how many cells here? 3 cells. Okay, we have 3 cells, but we have only 2 balls. How many different ways you can choose them? You can place here these two, these two. ಹೀಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? So what is it? 3C2. And I am left with only 1, but I am having 3 cells. 3C1, right? But I can change this order also. 3 2 1 ididu. Okay, 3 1 2 1 2 3, isn't it or not? This 3 2 1 can be rearranged in how many different ways? Yeah, into 3 factorial. Okay, 3 factorial. What is 3C3? 1. What is 3C2? 3. What is 3C1? 3. What is 3 factorial? 6. This is 18. 18 into 3 is 54 ways you can keep them. Now coming to this one. 2 2 2. Look here now. Look here everyone. 2 2 2. Can I place 3C2 into 3C2 into 3C2 into? How many different ways you can keep this 2 2 2? 3 factorial ways. But there is a repetition, right? Okay, is that a repetition? How many times has been repeated? Yeah, divide by what? 3 factorial. Hence it becomes what? 1. If there are repetition here also, I would have divided this by the number of repetitions. ಎರಡು ಸರಿ repeat ಆದರೆ divide by 2 factorial. 3 times repeated, hence divide by 3 factorial. 3C2 is what? 3. This one is 3. This one is 3. This is 1. Okay, 3 into 3 into 3, 27. Either these formations has to be counted or else these formations has to be counted. So totally we have seen the arrangements of the letters, okay, the numbers, people together, not together. Okay, this is the formation in the blocks by rows and columns. Okay, doable again. ಇದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ 22 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೀಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ. Listen carefully everyone. Understood, right? You know why this 3 factorial, right? Okay, why this 3 factorial? Why 3 factorial? Only 2 possibilities are there, 3 2 1 2 2 2. Now listen carefully. Okay, very similarly 9 cells are there like this. Okay, 3 by 3, 3 rows, 3 column, 9 cells are there. There are 6 coffee cups, 6 coffee cups, 3 tea cups are there. Enide 6 coffee and 3 tea cups are there. Now you have to place them, okay, in each cell 1 cup in such a way that every row must contain 1 coffee cup. Every row must contain 1 coffee cup. What is the answer? Ashte. Rather than keeping it empty, what he has given? 3 tea cups, that's it. The only way you can place the coffee cups is 3 to 1. Okay, 3 will be blank. In those 3, what will you put? Tea cups. That's it. Okay. Here also 2 2 2 will be coffee cups. Remaining blank will be tea cups. So the number of ways are 81. Rather than doing in this way. Now if there is no condition that at least one of the row must have the ball here. At least 1 ball must be there in each of the row. If I don't give that condition, if I give you 9 cells here and ask you to keep 6, okay, 6 balls, can I just put this one 9C6? Isn't it or not? No condition at all. Okay, 9C6, 9 cells ide. Okay, or choose madi. 9C6 can also be written as what? 9C3. Okay, NCR is equal to NC N minus R. Very good. Okay, NCR, if you take N and R difference, 9 and 6 difference is what? 3. So what is this one answer? 9 into 8 into 7 whole divided by what? 3 into 2 into 1. Isn't it or not? What is the answer here? Yes, the answer is what? 84. Okay. In this 84 ways of keeping all those balls here, we have kept 3 here, 3 here, 1 empty. Isn't it or not? 3, 3, 0. In how many different ways you can arrange 3, 3, 0? 3 and 3 here. This is 0. Can I place 3 and 3 like this? Can I place 3 and 3 like this? If I take out those 3 conditions, I will get the same 81. Understood? The total number of case minus exceptions. Okay, so these kind of questions has to be tried. Shall I move? Okay. Now look here. Now, what is the variation you are observing here? One is the number of cells. How many are there? 12, madam. Okay, you do 4 by 3 there. Okay, how many balls has to be placed? 3 identical balls has to be placed in 12 squares. Okay, what is the condition? Yeah, each ball has to be placed in 1. Then what is the condition? They have to be in such that they do not lie along the same straight line. Okay, same straight line only irubar. They should not be in the same straight line. Okay, now forget about this condition. I will reverse this condition to, I want you to place all those, how many balls? 3 balls in such a way that they comes in a straight line. Straight line irbe. Only in the straight line. How many ways you can? Your no formula will recognize us this straight line. Okay, one after the another sequence. They don't recognize us. You have to do it manually only. Hey, can I place like this? This is one way, isn't it? Count madi. 1 aita. This is 1. Then 2. Then count madi jorage. 4. Isn't it? Since they are in straight line, can I put it in diagonal also? Yes. I am placing them in a diagonal. This is one such way. Okay. This is the second way. Similarly, totally 12. This is 13. This is 14. Is there any other way? Can I place like this? 1, 2 and 3 here. Are they in straight line? Yes, they are also in straight line. So this is one way, 2, 3. Similarly, from this side 4, 5, 6. So totally how many? So totally there will be 20 ways in which they are all straight. But he says what? They should not be in straight line. Now, if I ask you to just put all those 3 balls in wherever formation, whatever you want. Okay, the total number of ways will be what? 12C3 minus 20. What about the hige? 12C3 is the total number of ways in which straight lines are 20 times, remaining are not in straight line. Straight what? Line alli irಬೇಕು. Not necessarily they have to be one after the other in sequence. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಡಮ್? 220 ನಾ? 200 ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ? 200. See, at this point you should not struggle in these areas. 12C3 ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Come on. 12 into 11 into 10 divided by 3216. No. Now, see, I want you to avoid these kind of questions because you will miss some logic here. This logic will miss, this kind of logic. Okay. Since he has given here straight line, idella hakidu. There is nothing concept behind this one. Shall we move? ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗಲೇ. What is the difference? In how many different ways can all 5 identical balls? Okay, 5 identical balls, sir. Earlier we had 6. Okay, 5 identical balls. Give me the guesses. First case, hege ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? 3-1-1. She says 3-1-1. Agree? Okay. Second case, 2-2-1. Okay, agree. Then any other case? 5 ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ? What? 4. In settle mane katti, sir. Yeah, can you put the combination here? Yes. What is this one, madam? 3 beku. 3C3 into 3C1 into 3C1 into 3 factorial. But there is a repetition. How many times? 2 times. Hence divide by 2 factorial. Second case, ido 3C2 into 3C2 into 3C1 into 3 factorial. Again divided by 2 factorial. This one. Okay, this is the better way here. Yeah, what's your answer? Ishapa? 108. Oh, answer should be 108. This is doable, okay? Okay, shall we move this one? Yeah, similarly placing the balls different ways in such way that how many balls here? 8 identical balls can be placed in the small triangle 1, 2, 3, 4 such that each triangle contains, each triangle contains at least 1 ball. 8 balls, 4 triangles. Okay, 8 balls, 4 triangles. You can place more than 1 ball in any of the triangle also, smaller triangle. Okay, now cases later. First case, hege idtira? 4 positions. If you add everything, it has to be 8. Heli madam. 2, 2, 2 and 2. Second case. Heli. At least 1 idbekaste. 5, 1, 1, 1. Okay, right. 5, 1, 1, 1. Next. 4, 1, 1. Okay. Next. 3, 3, 1, 1. Next. 3, 2, 2, 1. Strong case barutta. Okay. 3, 2, 2, 1. Any other possibility? No? Yeah, do it then. Remaining you know what to do now. I think we will get maximum 56 ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು. Now 2, 2, 2, 2 if you are placing, how many different ways you can place it? 4C2 into 4C2. ಎರಡು ಇಡಬೇಕು ಮೇಡಮ್, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟರು ಒಂದೇ ತಾನೆ. How many different ways you can put it? There is only one way, isn't it? Okay, listen here now. You have these 2, 2, 2, 2. How many different ways you can place them? You can place them. See, how many different ways you can rearrange this 2, 2, 2, 2? Rearrange this one. 4 factorial. Isn't it or not? 4 factorial ways you can rearrange them. Isn't it or not? But all are repetition. So whatever you see, it's a repetition. Hence, divide by what? 4 factorial. 5 triple 1. Okay, you can place this 5 here, 1, 1, 1 here. You can place this 5 here, 1, 1, 1 here. 5 here, 1, 1, 1 here. Isn't it or not? Isn't it? Okay. So I have 5, 1, 1, 1. How many characters? 4 types of balls here. Okay, 4 sets of balls. How many different ways you can arrange them? 4 factorial. Isn't it? Do you have a repetition? Yes. Divide by what? 3 factorial. Okay. We are not choosing here each and every cell here, but in the each and every cell we are having multiple balls here. Okay. We are applying the permutation here, not the combination. Right. Similarly here, this has to be 4 factorial. Divide by 2 factorial. This is 4 factorial by 2 factorial into 2 factorial. There are 2 repetitions of 3 and 1 here. Hence, to avoid those repetition, 2 and 2. Similarly here, 4 factorial. Divide by what? 2 factorial. This is your answer. Okay, though you are placing 4, 2, 1, 1, you can change their order. You can place the same 4, 2, 1, 1 in a different triangles. Hello, sir. Getting? Combination is something where you are choosing and leaving one of the cell as blank. But here, none of them are blank there. Okay, you are placing the balls in each and every triangle, but in a different way. Though the number of balls are same, but you can place the same number of balls in a different triangles there. Hence, he has given the names of the triangles 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, how much, sir? How much is this one? 1. 4 factorial by 3 factorial, sir. 4. This one? 12. This one? 6. This one? 12. How many? 24, 30, 34, 35. Okay. Know the differences. If you get a very similar one, okay, you know what to do now. How many people are there? 3 people. I am giving them the identical balls. Okay, identical balls, identical articles, anything. If you take the product of these 3 articles, that has to be equal to what? 30. How many different possibilities are there? 30 ಬರಬೇಕು 3 ನಂಬರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ 3 ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೆಂಗಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಡಿ ರಿಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಅಲೋಡ್ 1 into 1 into 30 yes okay then madam ಇದು 15 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ this will be 2 into 1 next 10 this is 3 and this will be 1 and this one 6 5 and 1 is there any other possibility 5 3 5 5 3 2 2 3 5 5 3 2 okay 5 3 and 2 okay ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇದು 2 1 15 ಎಷ್ಟು sir so how many different ways you can arrange them you can change this order right how many different ways this is 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial again this one is 3 factorial 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 3 factorial 3 factorial ways you can arrange unique 1 ಕೊಡಬಹುದು unique 5 ಕೊಡಬಹುದು okay 6 3 factorial and this is 3 factorial by 2 factorial so this will be 3 okay 6 6 6 and 6 to madam 27 very similar to the previous cases only products has to be 30 in the previous case the sum was 8 Okay, the number of the balls, the sum, 4 triangles has to be equal to 8. You can change their order. Okay, shall we move this? What is the number of possible outcomes such that at least one die show the number 2? How many dice? How many dice? 3 dice. Okay. Now let's say this one is showing 2. Okay. So how many possibilities for this? Only one day possibility, isn't it or not? Okay, that's fixed. For this one, how many choices? 5. Bare dice ido, ಹೊಸ dice 6. Here 6. Similarly, second case. Can I fix this one to 2? Okay. There is only one case. Here 6, again here 6. This has to be again a 2 here. This is fixed here. 1, 6, 6. Estrapa. But we don't have our expected answer. Oh, at least one. Okay. At least one means this is one such case. These are all possible. At least one. This is at least one. Can it be 2? Yes. 2 means if I consider this one here, these two, let's say 2. So there will be how many choices here? Only one choice and 6 here. Second case, can it be 2 and 2 here? One choice and 6 choices here. Okay. Similarly here, I think this is, there is ambiguity here also. 1, 2, 3. Here and here 2 choice, 2, 2. So this is only 1. Here it will be 6. And the remaining, the last one, at least means can it be all, can be 2, 2, 2? Yes. So how many cases? Only one case. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Isn't it or not? So totally how many? Just barutala. 36, 72, 116. I guess 116. ಬರುತ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ 116 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ 10 not 8. We're getting more than this, right? Okay, yes. In this case, see, there is, we have considered this as only one case, right? At least one. One kade 2 barbe. But here in the 6 possibilities, there is already 2 again. So if there is already 2, I am left with how many choice here? 5 choice. Here I am left with 5 choice. 5 choice apart from 2. That's right. Here 5 and 5. Here 5 and 5. That's right. Okay. Here it is already 2 and 2. Okay. 2 can come twice. But here there cannot be 2. So totally how many choice? 5. Here also 5. Here also 5. Now there is a 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Only one possibility. ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿ 75 ಈಗಲೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರುತ್ತಾ 90 91 ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ 91 ನಾಟ್ 116 ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ want me to explain once again. Look here, I have taken the first case in which 2 is appearing only once. Okay, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಬರ್ಬೋದು 2 can appear here or else here or else here. So 3 different cases, right? Sub cases. If there is already 2 here, the 2 cannot appear once again. I am left with 5 other choice here, 5 other choice here. Similarly in all these 3 cases, I have considered here in 2 positions we are getting 2, this and this. So only one possibility. Idrallu barbardu. Okay, means I am left with 5 choice. Okay, similarly 3 such cases. Here I have considered that in all the 3 positions there is a 2. Since he has given a condition that at least 1 2, at least 1 2 andre 1 2 barbodu, 2 2s are 3 2. So this is the case. So totally it's 91. 25, 25, 25, 5, 5, 5, this one. Okay, we'll miss that logic somewhere here. Okay, if you have done this much of practice, one or the other way, you can evaluate, you can analyze that. Shall I move this? Copied? Don't worry, I'm going to share this. Okay, are you guys downloading all this? You keep this in your inventory. Okay, during your break time also you can revise this one easily. So 2023 again. Again, this is one tricky because of the keyword here. We'll miss this one. We have done this kind of questions earlier also, but we'll miss this keyword. What we are taking? A pair of, okay, pair andre ಏನಲ್ಲಿ two ಅಲ್ಲ. A pair is one pair, okay, having distinct or identical. Identical na pair antara. Right to left to is a pair. Okay, husband and wife are pair. A pair means distinct they are, not okay similar, unique ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು. Understood? Shoes, a pair of shoe ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮೇಡಮ್? ಒಂದೇ ತರದ ಎರಡು ಬಲಗಾಲದ ಎರಡು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಪೇರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. Okay, that also is given in the answer, but I don't want you to attempt this kind of question in the exam. Now, Raj has 10 pairs of red, 9 pairs of white and 8 pairs of black shoes. So, how many shoes he is having? ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ರೆಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳಿ? 10. 10 what? 10 left to 10 right ಇದೆ. Red. Then what is the next color? Help me here. White. How many are there? 9. Okay. This is 9 and 9, right? 18. Left. 10, 10. 9, 9. Next to? Yav color re? Oh, black. 8 and 8. Now, he randomly picks one shoe, one by one shoe. Not a pair he is picking. One shoe by one shoe, and without replacement, he is picking the next one. So, he should get what? Red pair of shoes. What is the maximum number of attempts? Okay, maximum number. See, always to the maximum. To get the minimum number of minimum, earlier also we have done. Okay, maximum means always go in the ascending or the descending order. Nodili. If I have to get all the colors in a minimum way, okay, that's picking of one from here, one from here, one from here. To get it into maximum, first you pick all the smaller ones or the larger ones. Larger ones. 10 tombidi first. Next to 9. Afterwards 1. That will be 20. Okay, if you have to minimize your attempts, 8, 9 and 1. What is 8, 9? 17 plus 1, 18 out. Okay. If you are trying from the largest to the smallest, you will get the maximum. If you are going for a smallest to the largest, you will get the minimum. Understood this logic? But he is asking for what? Maximum number of attempts. Maximum number of attempts means we have to go from the highest to the least. Okay, isn't it? Now we go. White ella kali madre anta itgoli. 9 and 9, which will be 18 attempts. 18 attempts in which all the whites are gone. Okay, yet I haven't got red. I need a pair of red, right? Red barbeku. Maximum attempts kadali. 8 plus 8 here 16. Black kali. Okay, if you are thinking that next time if you are picking 2, you are getting both are a pair of red. No. When you are picking the next 2, you might get left only. So you have to make all the lefts first. 10. Next one you are when you are keeping. So totally how many? 45, yeah? 45. 45 attempts. Okay, you will miss the logic here. After taking 10 and 18 and 16, that is 34, you will make 2. That is also in your option 36. Keep in mind, keyword is the pair. To maximize the attempts, the largest to the smallest. To minimize the attempt, smallest to largest. Okay. Shall we continue? Meanwhile, ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಬೇಜಾರಾಯ್ತು ಒಂದು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ತಗೋ 3 ಗಂಟೆ minimum. Okay, if you are practicing, if you are revising, whatever boredom you are undergoing, at least 3 hours you must be able to sit, or else in the exam same thing will be reflected. ಮುಗ್ದೋದ್ರು ಸಾಕು ಅನಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ, ಆಚೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ, ಆಚೆ ಕೇಳೋ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸೌಂಡು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ. Focus here, come on. ಹೇಳ್ರು IPL ಕಂಡ್ರು. How many runs you have to score? Okay, by what are the denominations of the runs? I can score single, I can score fours, I can score 6. Okay, now look here, to make it 25, always count the maximums first. Let's go in a sequence: sixes, fours and ones. Maximum is 6 ಹೊಡಿಬಹುದು. 4 6 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಡಿಬಹುದಾ? Okay, if I go with a 4 6, remaining I can deal with ones. This is one way, this is only one way, right madam? Next is 6 ಹೊಡಿಬಹುದು, 3 6s. If there are 3 6s, can I cover the remaining with the 4s? Yeah, how many 4s maximum? Maximum maybe 1. Possible? Because 18 plus 4 22, isn't it or not? Is there any other possibility here? Okay, next 2 6s all possible la? Yes sir. If there are 2 6s, how many 4s I require? 3 4s, or else 2 4s possible? Yes. 1 4 possible? Yes. 0 4s possible? Yes. Similarly here also, when I am playing with 3 6s, 1 4s as well as 0 4 is also possible. If there is 0 4, I will cover the remaining with the ones. Either ones. So with 4 6s only one way, with 3 6s 2 ways, with 2 6s 4 ways, with 1 6 ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು 6 ಹೊಡಿ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು. Yeah, what are those? How many 4s? 1 6 ಆದ್ರೆ 4 4s, then 3 4s, 2 4s, 1 4s, 0 4s. Similarly, if there are no 6s, can I deal everything with the 4s? How many? 6 5 4 3 2 1 as well as 0. The meaning of 0 4s 0 6s means remaining will be ones only, which already been counted. Totally ways illi 1, isn't it? This one 2, this one 4, and see. $19. Understood? If you analyze this one, earlier also somewhere this question, very same question is been asked. How many different ways you can pay a bill of 107 rupee using 50 rupee, 10 rupee, 1 rupee? Very similar. Making a score of 25 using 641. Okay, if you have analyzed, even in 2023 also, out of some that 2015 question, 10 questions were one or the other way repeated. 5 new questions were there. Now, understood, right? So totally here one case which is 0, 0 here. 0, 1 this doesn't make any difference here, 1 rupee. Very similarly, now you have to pay a bill of 107 rupee using 50 rupees, 10 rupee and 1 rupee coins. Okay, now take the maximum first. 50 rupee use madboda madam? Yes, 50 rupee maximum use madbodu. 250 rupee. Okay, here no requirement of tens and zeros. Okay, tens and ones, anything. 1 it doesn't make any difference. Afterwards, can I use 150? If there is 150, maximum how many tens required? Maximum 5. 4 use madkondu madboda? Yes. 3, yes. 2, yes. 1, yes. 0, yes. Using this 0 50s, can I use tens? How many tens maximum, sir? 10 tens. 10, 9, 8 up to 0. So totally 0 to 10 how many? 11. 0 to 5 how many? 6. Idondu eshtayitu? Similar, isn't it? Okay. sir? No need to do anything. Understand the question, observe carefully. No calculation at all, just to answer the conditions. How many letters? How many envelopes? Okay, your job is to put the envelope, letter to the envelopes, and they are being addressed. If I blindfold you and ask you to put the letters in the envelope, okay, not every time you will put correct letters to the correct envelope. There is a chance of making mistake, right? Isn't it or not? First condition says, is it possible that exactly one letter goes to an incorrect envelope? ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ತಪ್ಪಾಗೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇಲ್ವೇನ್ರಿ? ಇದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಒಂದು ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವೇನ್ರಿ? ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ. ಒಂದು ಸರಿ ತಪ್ಪಾದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. 3 ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿ 1 ಸರಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಅವನು ಉಲ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ. 3 ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ 1 ತಪ್ಪಾಗ್ಬೋದಾ? So is there a possibility that only 1 can go wrong? No. Minimum how many has to be go wrong? 2 has to go wrong. If 2 are going wrong, 2 has to be going correct, right? Now, what are those 2 going correct? Let's say A, B, C, D. Okay, 1 going to a wrong address, never possible. If A is wrong, then definitely that corresponding letter has to go to some other letter, some other envelope, isn't it? So minimum 2 has to be wrong. Hence, this one is not follows, incorrect. Okay, next 2. ಎರಡು ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಇನ್ನೆರಡು ಸರಿನಾ? The other 2 has to be going to the right. What are those possibilities? A is going to A, B is going to B. Okay, A and B are correct. C and D ತಪ್ಪಿದೆ. C is going to D, D is going to C. Next 2. A and C, can it be correct? Yes. A and D, can it be correct? Yes. B and C, can it be correct? Yes. B and D, can it be correct? Yes. What else? C, D. Okay. So how many different ways? He says there are only 6 ways in which only 2 letters can go into the correct envelope. Is it correct? Yes. So what's your answer? Okay. Analyzing the situation there, imagining the process. This has been asked multiple times again. Ide kelidane. Okay. First half of the statement is a question earlier sometime. He has given that somewhere. The possibility of only 1 letter going wrong is, there are, he has given enough probability cases. Only 1, only 2, only 3, 4, 5 anta kelidane. None, 0. Shall I move this? See, after doing this much of analysis, this much of practice, definitely you have to qualify CSAT. Okay, if you are not, then sumne kudirtira. If you are identifying your mistakes, your weak areas, then that's good also. Okay, you have to work on it. In next ವರ್ಷ ಆದ್ರೂ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನು 4 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ ದಿನ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ. ಯಾ, ಕಮ್ ಆನ್. Sometimes we'll be lucky. Though you are familiar with this question, I don't want you to attempt this kind of question in the exam. Because look here now, lot of presence of mind needed to understand lot of keywords here. There are large number of silver coins weighing 2 gram, 5 gram, 10 gram, 25 gram, 50 gram each. Consider the following statement. To buy, what you are doing? You are just buying. You are going and buying there. 78 grams of coins. One must buy at least 7 coins. There are minimum 7 coins I should buy to get exactly 78 grams. Is it correct? Nodappa. At least 7 coins andre 6 coins use madkondo can we make 78 grams? Using these denominations, can we make 78 grams in less than 7 coins? Not possible. Okay, because maximum 50 ತಗೊಂಬೋದಾ? 51. Then 25 ಒಂದಾ? Okay, then 2, 2, 2 and 2. These are possible. Oh, just sorry. 10 and 10, 10 and 10. 25 illa, idya? Okay, 78 agbekala. Okay, 75 madi 4 madakagala. 79 it will be, or else 76 it will be. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So minimum 7 required. Less than 7 it's not possible. So what is the option? Statement 1, correct. To weigh, what we are doing here? We have brought those silver coins to use as a weight. To weigh 78 grams using these coins, one can use less than 7 coins. Can we use less than 7 coins? Let's say this is a weighing machine. Okay, you have gone to buy exactly what many grams? 78 grams. 78 grams of article, material illitira. Okay, 70, how much? 78 grams illitira. Idralli yenenu idtira heli? But ontaralla gottalla, weighing, those measuring weighs. Yeah, you will put 50, let's say. Thereafter I will put 25. How much it became? 70. Now I will put 5. It became how many? 80. Now I will put 2 here. Am I measuring 78 grams? Isn't it or not? So they will adjust these things, isn't it? Have you seen this one? Yeah, this is a real-time street measuring techniques. Once I make 80 here, okay, if I put here also 80, and if the needle is at the center, I am measuring actually how many? 78 grams. So I have used 1, 2, 3 as well as 4. So this one becomes what? Though we will get the logic. Huh? Can use, yes. Can use alva. Yes. So both 1 and 2. Now here, in the first case, we might get some logic here. But in the second case, we will miss this logic. In Sariyadra, definitely we will think that this will be false. No. We are measuring here, we are weighing here, we are just buying here. What to do in these cases? Yeah, this is a hack. Okay, there is nothing concept behind this one. In few cases, these kind of hacks has to be used. Do not attempt these kind of questions in the exam. Adru bidtira, first half correct agoytu, 50-50. Helirtare nim pantragalella 50-50 idre bidange illa anta. Tagobidtira review. Avoid. Okay, don't worry, mistakes are obvious in the process. Shall we move? Okay, I will better bidi. Now categorize here in these cases. Do not go from 1 to 260. Okay, go from 1 to 100 first. Isn't it made madboda? From 1 to 100, whatever the number of times 5 you are getting, 100 to 200 also same thing has to come. Isn't it or not? Only thing is, your hundreds place will change. In 1 to 100, the 100 place is 0. In 100 to 200, 100 place is 1 or else 2 bartade. There is no point in getting 5. Hence, now, in the number system, if we have revised, how many times 5 appears from 1 to 100? How many times 5 appears from 1 to 100? Illo keladangilva idu? Nodi allu mistake madidri. Okay, how many times 0 appears from 1 to 100? How many times 0 appears from 1 to 100? Zero, 1 to 100 alli, 0 will be how many times? 11 times. 1 will be 100 allu ide 1, 11 allu 2. From 1 to 100, including 1, including 100. It's not between. Okay, between is different, from is different. From 1 to 100, how many times? 1 will appear, come on, 21. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 9, ivella sari barutte, 20. So 5 is also 20. So 1 to 100, 5 will appear how many times? 20 times. 100 to 200, adu 20. Isn't it? Remaining, can I count manually? Come on, do without mistake. How many times appears? And also Be cautious. In 255 there are 2 5s. Madi in ulididu 205, 215, 225, 235, 245, 250, 251, 2 finally madi in martira. Already we got that window 1 to 100 20 times. 100 to 200 is also same 20 times. 200 to 300 same 20 times. But 260 ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. Apart from 20 times, can I take out 265, 275, 285, 295? ಉಳಿದಿದೆ ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? 4 ಸರಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ 65, 75, 85, 95. ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿದಿರೋದು ಎಷ್ಟು? 16 ಅಲ್ವೇನೋ? 16. So 200 to 260, which will be 16. Your answer is 16. Or else you can count them. Okay, these are all doable one again. Similarly, I'll ask you one more question here. Listen. Okay, look here now. Finish copying this one. From 1 to 100, how many natural numbers are there? From 1 to 100, how many natural numbers are there which are not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9? Not divisible. My question is, how many natural numbers are there from 1 to 100 not divisible by neither 2, neither 3, 5, 7 and 9? Huh? Okay, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. Or else, how to identify prime number? Okay, listen now. 100, is it a prime number? 101? Is it a prime number? Okay, let's check whether it's a prime number or not. Okay, take the closest perfect square number, which is 100. 100 is a 10 square, right? List all the prime numbers less than 10. Less than 10. 1 no. 7 no. 5 no. 3 and 2. If any of these prime numbers, okay, if any of these prime numbers divides 101, then 101 is not a prime, because you will get a third factor here. Okay, isn't it or not? Now 2 indantu agalla, 3, no, you know the rule of 3, sum of the digits, 5 indanu agalla, 7 definitely. Hence it is a what? Prime number. Similarly you can identify. Okay, not divisible andre prime keltidini. It's nothing but 25 is the direct answer. See, the way of asking questions are different, that's it. Rule of divisibility, or else count the number of prime numbers. Now one more here. Shall I erase this part? Now tell me, from 300 to 500, how many times 4 appears only once? From 300 to 500, 4 has to appear only once. For example, 340, but not 344. Right, madam? 4 LL barbodu. I'll give a window. First case, from 300 to 399 I'll take. 4 can come in the units place, right? In the tens place, right? Hundreds place barboda? No. Okay, between this window there are 2 possibilities. 4 can come here, 4 can come here, right? Isn't it or not? Second case, 399, 400 to 499 will take. Okay, where can 4 come? Hundreds place. Only it has to be once. Okay, hundreds place by default bande barutte. Now, if 4 comes here, 4 should not come here, right? Neither here. Illu barbar. Now, for this position, how many choices are there? 1. What is it? 4 onde. Apart from 4, how many choices are there? 8 or 9? Decimal. 10 digit ide. Okay, 4 barbardu andre nen barboda? 9. Here also 9. So totally how many numbers are there? 81. Similarly, if you come here, 4 has to come here only. Means only one choice. Only one choice. for this position, how many choices are there? 300 300 to 399. There is only one choice, which is 3. Okay, we are in 300 to 399 window. One choice. For this position, 9 choice. Okay. For example, 304, 314, 324, 334, 344 barala. Okay. Similarly, 4 comes here. How many choice? Only one choice. Agree? Here 3, only one choice. Here 9. So totally how many choice? 9. 9, 9, 81. Totally sum 99. He might give you different window, okay, and different digit. So one thing, when you have multiple cases, split the cases, okay, take some windows and make their position values. 3 position, 4th position, okay, units place, tens place, hundreds place, last 2 places. These are all possible questions. Okay, more than number system, this is arrangement and counting only. See, these questions are fun to do when we are in a relaxed mode. Puzzle tara. Okay, but in the exam, pick only those questions which you are familiar with, which you have practiced. Shall I move this? Okay, ಈ ರೀತಿ questions ಬಂದಿದೆ. Now look here. What I am doing here? Adding what? Natural numbers. Okay, the sum of first n natural numbers. First n means I have to start from the first one. Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus, if I keep on adding, the Sn is equal to what? N into n plus 1 by sum of first n natural numbers. Okay, do all this in a number system in a detailed way. Sum of first n natural numbers, n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, is the same process given here? Nodi, what's not given? The child 1 passes to child 2, child 2 passes to child 4, child 4 passes to 7. So what is the difference? 1 to 2 and the difference is 1. Next to 2, I am adding 2, then afterwards adding 3, after adding 4, isn't it or not? First child passes to the third child, means what is the difference here? Second child, means difference is 1. Next to 4 and 2 alva, 7 means it has to be 3. I keep on adding these numbers, right? Isn't it or not? Now, how many are there totally? How many students are there in a circle? 40 students are there. If I keep on adding 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus, is it possible to get 40? Is it possible to get 40? 40 barutta madam? Andre n into n plus 1 by 2 40 agutta anta kelta idde. Sum of natural numbers, is it possible to get 40 for any value of n? For example, 5 haki 5, this becomes 6, 5 into 6 is 30, 30 by 2 is 50 barala. Okay, 10 haki 10 into 11, 10 into 11 is 110 divided by 2, 55 barlila. Okay, 8 haki 8 into 9, which is 72 by 2, 36 idya barala 40. Okay, it's not possible to get 40, meaning she has to pass again. The ball is going around her, meaning is it possible to get next round, which is 80? If not, it should be 120. If not, it has to be 160. That's what the passer here is. Meaning, see, n into n plus 1 by 2, if it is 40, so n into n plus 1 value is equal to how much? 80. If n into n plus 1 by 2 it's not equal to 40, then definitely n into n plus 1 you don't get 80. Meaning, in the first round itself she is not going to get that ball. The question is, if she is passing in that way After how many passes she is getting the ball back? The child is getting the ball back, isn't it? For 80 it is definitely not possible. For 160 I can check whether it's possible or not. If not possible, I have to go for 240. The interval has to be 80, 160, 240, isn't it? Now for n into n plus 1 value, you have to do the trial and error here, factorization. Okay, idun natural number, idun natural number. If I multiply these two numbers, I should get 160 or else 240. That's your answer for n. Come on, go for a trial and error. Check ಮಾಡಿ. Two consecutive natural numbers, when you product, is it possible to get 160? If it is not, go for 240. If it is not, then go for 320. Ah, 15 into 16. What is 15 into 16? Yeah, 15 into 16. So after how many passes she is going to get the ball back? N value is equal to what? 50. The number of passes are 50. 16 also is given. 16 is the next pass. Next pass is avaduk bandide ball. That child will be doing the next pass. Got it, sir? Okay, I'll ask you one more here related to this one. In a book, the page numbers will be printed. Okay, starting from page number 1, second page 2, 3, 4. If I keep on adding all the page numbers, not the digits, what I'm adding? Page numbers add ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus ಅಂತ. Now, I have added these numbers. And the sum of all this is 1000. But what I have done is, by mistake, one of the page number is added been twice. By mistake, I have added one of the page number twice. Meaning, n into n plus 1 by 2 madadaga, I am getting 1000, which is an error answer. There is excess of something. If n into n plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1000, n into n plus 1 is how much? 2000. So in no possible factors of natural numbers, n into n plus 1, 2000 barala nimge. You don't get 2000. Okay. Why I am getting 2000? Because I have made a mistake here. I have added one of the page number twice. What is that page number? If I have to add it correctly, then I should get close to 2000, which is less than 2000. 2000 is a error, right? Ishtu barbaardu. Idikint kadime barbekalva. Now give me, when the product of two natural numbers, which has to be close to 2000 but lesser than 2000. Give me the n value. N value heading. It has to be close to 2000 but lesser than 2000. Tables ಅಷ್ಟೇ. 50 into 51 ಎರಡು ಕನ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಮೇಡಮ್. 45 into 44. 45 ಇದು 44. What is 44 into 45? 1980. Okay, the correct answer was supposed to be 1980, but I am getting 2000. So how much excess? 20. So what is that page number? See, there is a error in this 1000 only, right? ಇಲ್ಲಿ error ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Okay, when I multiply this by 2, that error also gets doubled, isn't it? Double of that error is what? 20. So what is that page number? 10. How many pages are there in the book? The number of pages in the book. The number of pages in the book? 44. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. Number of pages in the book, statement 1, 44. The page number is been added twice is 10 or 20. Okay, which of this statement are valid? Any doubt here? 44 n value. First 44 natural numbers sum is 1980. Okay. nodrappa 4 coins is ante different denominations. What is the total number of different sums of money the person can form using one or more coins? Now I can choose one coin, or else I can choose 2 coins also, 3 coins also, 4 coins also. If I take 1 rupee coin with 2 rupee coin, okay, what is the sum? 3. If I take 2 and 1, then what is the sum? Means if you change the order, the sum doesn't make any difference. Permutation or combination? Combination, right? Now how many coins are there? For example, ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ 5 rupee coin ಇನ್ನೇನೇನು ಬರ್ತದೆ, 10 ರೂಪೀನು ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, 20 ಬರ್ತದೆ. Okay, 2 rupee coin, 1 rupee coin. Let's say for example, in the first place, first condition, I am picking only one coin at a time. How many different sums you can form? ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಣ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? 1 ರೂಪೀದು ಒಂದು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 1 ರೂಪಿ, 2 ರೂಪೀದು ಒಂದು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 1 ರೂಪಿ. Okay, ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಕಾಯಿನ್, 4 different, right? Okay, if I have to choose 2, 4C2, this is 4C1, then 4C3 also possible, 4C4. Or you can choose one coin and form 4 different sums. Using 2 coins, 4C2 are the different sums. This is your answer. This is like 4 people are there. You have to form a committee of at least 1 person. At least 1 means, can it be 2 person? Can it be 3? Can it be 4? Yes. In most of the cases, that's what you are seeing, at least, at most, minimum, maximum, or and permutation, combination. Okay, differences. How much, sir? This is 1 plus 4 plus 4 into 3, 6, plus 4, 15. ಅದೇ ತರ ಇದ್ದಂಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. 4 notes of rupee 1 to 5 and 10 denomination. Number of different sums of sum she can form from them. From them means what? You have to pick how many? ಅದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ 4, 15 ಮತ್ತೆ. You can use C. Since he has not given anything, you have to make it different sum. You can pick 1, or else you can pick 2, you can pick 3, you can pick 4 also. If nothing is given, everything is allowed. Okay, whatever the conditions, everything is allowed. So what's the answer again? Repetition. ಅದೇ ತರ ಇದೆಯಾ? Yeah, we already have done this one, right? 107? No. ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿ. Analyze. That just analyze. ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೀವೇ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. See, has he mentioning that a person who has hosted a dinner is kept out of the next slot? No. Means what? If I am picking his, there is a possibility that his name can appear once again, okay, twice also, thrice also. So maximum how many times one can be hosted? All 12 times, isn't it? That's also possible. Okay, so that's cannot be predicted. Understood? Picking a lot andre ಚೀಟಿ ಬರೆದು ಎತ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ಎತ್ತಿ ಆಚೆ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರು ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಬರ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ. So it cannot be predicted here. That's it. Simple answer you tell. Next case, we have done this one, right? 300 to 504 appears how many times? Answer is very similar question. Just now we did. There, one of the page number was added twice. Illen madidane gotta? The page has been torn. I have torn one of the page. If I have torn the page, both sides there will be number. Okay, meaning n into n plus 1 by 2. When I add all this, I am getting how much here? 195 birthday. So n into n plus 1 by 2 is 195, other this will be 390. So what is the value of n? Here since I have toned, thereafter I am counting all those page numbers, means the original answer was supposed to be greater than this one. Idikin jasti irbeku. Now take a natural number, two consecutive natural numbers and multiply, so that answer should be greater than 390. Close agi. Helappa, n value. 390 in dodadu barbeku. 20 and 21. He says 20 and 21. Agree? What is 20 into 21? 420. Meaning, what has been added here? Not 30, because that's a twice here. Meaning 15. Okay. The page number is from the back and the front. 7 and 50. Okay. Similar questions. Shall I move this? Okay, look here now. Avagli ಒಂದು question ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ತರ. Listen here. If 12 people are there, if each person handshakes with every other person, how many handshakes can be exchanged? Is always NC2. What is it? 12C2. 12C2 can be written as 12 into 11 divided by 2 into 1. Okay, which can be written in the form of NC2 is equal to n into n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial or 2. 2 factorial is 2 only. Same thing. Always the number of handshakes exchanged are NC2, n into n minus 1 by 2. Rather than handshakes, can I say matches played? Yes, of course. Okay, tournamentally matches played against the teams, or else individually they are playing. Now look here, NC2, n into n minus 1 by 2 here. If 12 people are there, 12 into 11, which is nothing but 12 into 11 by 2, 66 handshakes are there. Okay. Now, if I give you the number of handshakes 66, n into n minus 1 by 2, 66 are there. Can you find out n value? Yes, of course. Similarly, n into n minus 1 by 2, if it is 66, n into n minus 1 is what? 132. By trial and error, we can find out that n value is equal to what? 12. Similarly, 300 handshakes were exchanged. Okay, 300 handshakes were exchanged. Means what I am giving here? N into n minus 1 by 2 put it, which is equal to what? 300. So n into n minus 1 is 600. Can you find out the n value? Trial and error, come on. 0 ಬರಬೇಕು. 5 4 ಮೇಲೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Zeros. Two consecutive natural numbers, product has to be 600, sir. 24 and 25. So what is the value of n? Yeah, 25 here. Got it? So n into n minus 1, 600 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. N value is equal to what? 25. Understood the handshakes problem here? Now, if there are 12 males, men, and females are 10, every man is handshaking with only women. Okay, a male is handshaking with the female here. How many handshakes can be exchanged? 12 into 10, that is equal to what? 120. If there are 12 men are there, if they are handshaking among only men, then there are 12C2. 10 women are there, okay, they are handshaking only with their women only with the women. So 10C2, okay, 10C2, and the number of handshakes exchanged among men and women is nothing but, yeah, men into women, which is nothing but 120. Okay, understood? If X players are there in a team, Y players are there in another team, okay, the team members of X are playing against the team members of Y only. How many matches can be played? X into Y. There are 11 team members are there in X, 10 in Y. Each and every team member of X are handshaking with only the members with Y. How many handshakes can be exchanged? 110. Understood? If they are handshaking with everyone, then 11 plus 10 is 21 C2. If they are handshaking only with their own team members, 11 C2. This is 10 C2. With each other team members, yeah, keywords. Okay. Question? See, these things which we have done in a very detailed manner in our class. Okay, we can't do all those things in 5-10 minutes. So go through the class notes, revise. So everything becomes easy. Most of the questions. See, we have done some 50 questions. Almost 40 plus questions are coming from our class notes only. But you have to revise it thoroughly and analyze the PYQs in a sequence. Shall I move this? Now, analyze the data here given. What tournament is going on? Carom board. Carom board only, though you can play 4, he has considered here as 2s only. How many boys are there? How many boys are there? M. How many girls are there? Who is greater? M is greater than, N is greater than 1, meaning both are greater than 1. Okay. In which every student has to play exactly one game with every other student. Out of the total games played, it was found that 221 games in which one player was a boy and the other player was a girl, meaning M boys, N girls adirodu. ಎಷ್ಟು games? 221 games. M into N is given what? 221. Consider the following. Now, the total number of students that participated in the competition is 30. What he has given here? M into N 221 ante. M plus N, is it equal to 30? He is asking. Possible idu? M into N, the product of two natural numbers has to be 221 and the sum of the same two natural numbers has to be 30. Idu possible la? Nodappa. Simple thing. M into N 221 adre M plus N 30 agutta anta keltane. Agutenri? Factor of 221 ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು 1 ಬರಬೇಕು end ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, the product of two natural numbers has to end with a unit digit 1. Means what are the possibilities, sir? 1 and 1 ಬರಬೇಕಾ ಇಲ್ಲ 7 and 3 ಬರಬೇಕಾ ಹೀಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಬರಬೇಕು. 17 and 13. 17 plus 13, 30 possible, meaning how many boys are there? 17. How many girls are there? 13. Now tell me, the number of games in which both players are girls. Both players are girls means what? 13 C2. Is it equal to 78? Ado 13 into 12 divided by 2. Estu? Yes sir, 78. So, what's your answer? Arda page question. So, both are valid. Understood? See, I am making you easy here. In the exam, that's not so easy. If you miss some of the details in the first place when you are reading, okay, always go through the question, okay, in a very slow manner, relaxed about it. If you decode the question, yeah, ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿ. ಹಂಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟು 10 C2? 10 C2 is what? 45. 10 into 9 divided by, that's it. Shall we move? ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು. Okay, now read the question carefully first. Come on, like a comprehension. Now, total number of matches played were how many? 75. This is because some of them got injured. How many got injured? 3 got injured and they are out of the tournament. After playing how many games they are out of the tournament? Each of them have played 3 games, okay, and have got injured and are out of the tournament. Let's say if they haven't got injured, definitely there will be more than 75 matches, right? Haudappa. So he is asking what is the initial number of participants, isn't it? That's the question. What is the initial number of participants at the beginning? Participants at the beginning. Let's assume that there are 8 participants. If there were no injury at all, the total number of matches were played was supposed to be 8C2. Is 8C2 greater than 75? Hange helri 8C2 75 ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? What is 8C2? Come on, 8 into 7 by 2, which is nothing but 28. Isn't it? Definitely 8 is not possible. 10C2, is it possible greater than 75? Illa allow, madam. Alvaro? Okay, this is also not possible. 12C2, ಈಗ ತಾನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ 66. 15C2? Yes. Okay, what is 15C2? Okay. How many got injured? 3 got injured. After playing how many games? 3 games. Andre ಎಷ್ಟು game ಆಗಿದೆ? 9 games. So remaining are how many now playing? 12. 12C2 if they are playing 66 matches played among only 12C2. Already they have played how many without before injury? 9. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು? 7. Understood? Okay, in any form you do. Try to understand the case. So without injury, they could have played totally. Okay, how many more matches? 30 more matches. Athwa adenu keltane. 9 already played. Remaining are how many? Okay, shall I move this? Understood, right? Similar cases. Okay, understood? Understood the case? How many posts are there? Post. Okay, 1 is for principal and 2 is for vice principal. How many are attending the interview? 6. Though there are 6, how many are eligible for principal? Only 2 are eligible for principal. Among these 2, principal, vice principal, 2 candidates are attempting the interview. Okay, Ibru candidate either. How many posts are there? So how many different ways you can choose them? ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ತಾನೇ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕಾಗದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಇವನಿಗೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು 2C1. Right, sir? Next, vice principal. How many candidates? Already open tagombididivi madam. And when I am taking remaining are how many? Yeah, this is without replacing questions. These are called. Okay, like eating a chocolate. After eating a chocolate, he is going for the next one. Means it can't be replaced. Without replacement questions, these are. In other words, he says once a vice president, principal is been selected, the next whoever the remaining candidates, okay, they are eligible for VP here. So 5C1, 2 into 5. 5C2 ala? Oh, 5C. What is 5C2? Oh, none of these, huh? Huh? while they are eligible for the post of vice president. See, only 2 are eligible for the post of principal, while they all are. Everybody are eligible for, though they are eligible, once one of them are selected, out of the remaining only I have to select the 2 vice principal. Okay, this madutira nodi, while they all are, whoever is the remaining. Okay, so the answer is none of them. Yeah, come on now. How many subjects are there? Are there 5 subjects. You have to choose 2. If there is no condition, 5C2 madibidtira. 5C2. But there is a condition. You will get match 2 only if you take match 1, but not the vice versa. Match 2 is combined only with match 1, but match 1 can be combined with any other subject. Match 2, match 1 tagondre matra kododu. Okay, but match 1 can be combined with any other. So how many different combinations you can select? Come on, go ahead, manually you try. You have to try this manually, come on. Go for it. You have 5 subjects: commerce, economics, stats, match 1, match 2. Can I take C and D? Yes. Can I take CS? Can I take C and M1? Can I take C, M1? M1 can be taken, but M2 barala. Next to E and S? Yes. E and M1? Yes. Okay. Amale. S and M1 and also M1 and M2. This is similar to the how many different ways you can make 2 envelopes correctly. So 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Do not get confused here. Okay, M2 will be offered only if you opt for M1, doesn't mean that vice versa. Okay, M1 can be combined with any other subject, but M2 is combined only with the M1. Next case. Okay, tumba conditions ide. Okay, in these cases try to avoid these questions. Okay, lot many conditions are there here. No need to do this one. Heli madam, idu madabodu. We have done this one already. Madabittu idna. A back contains, oh, agle madidva. Avane kottidane equation. X plus y plus z has to be equal to 6. And he says x, y, z are triplets, where x, y, z are natural numbers, he says. And also, okay, meaning you cannot take 0, neither negative integers. Okay, natural numbers, positive integers. Heli madam, 6 barbeku. 3 numbers when I add, I should get 6. What? 1, 2, 3. Okay, then. But you have more than one possibility here. Means, is he been shuffling this one, rearranging this? Yeah, how many different ways you can rearrange? Meaning x value can be 2, x value can be 3 also. 6 ways? Okay, 6 ways. But you don't have 6. You have either 9 or 10 either. 6 illa. Jastine irbeku. Meaning he has taken what? The other cases also. Other cases means what? 1 plus 1 plus 4. Idu togomboda? Why not? 6 aitala. Isn't it or not? See, triplets, not necessarily they has to be always distinct. Can be unique. Okay, in this particular case, 1 plus 1 plus 4. How many different ways you can arrange this one? 3 factorial. Eh? Repetition is 2 factorial. 3 factorial by 2 factorial. 3 ways. Isn't it? So, 3 here. 9 aita. Is there any other way? Huh? Triple 2. Okay. How many different ways? 1. Is there any other way? 0? No. Because natural numbers. So in this particular case, triplet means repeating triplets also found in repeating natural numbers also. Okay, hence 10 is the appropriate answer in this case. So analyze the situation there. Okay, game read madi munde iradu. Don't get any idea, any familiarity. Okay, don't do anything about it, just skip. It madbodu, somewhere you are getting 6 there, but 6 is definitely is not there. Okay, some it has to be more than this, means repetition of togondida triplet. Okay, shall we move this? Have you done this kind of question? We have done the page numbers, but he is asking for digits. Okay, if I add the digits, okay, what I am doing here, I am adding the sum of the digits also. In this 10, 1 plus 0, 11 only, 1 plus 1, again 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3, okay. So this is not a sum of natural numbers, understood? Now, if I add like this, what is the sum of all the digits in the first 100 natural numbers? Sum of all the digits in the first 100 natural numbers. I am not asking the sum of first 100 natural numbers. Numbers keltilla. Sum of the digits of that natural numbers. Now, as you told, how many times 0 appears? 0 appears from 1 to 100. 11 times. If I add all these zeros, what is the sum? 0. 1 necessary barutte. 21. Okay, if I add all this once, that will be 21. 2 necessary barutte. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All are how many times? 20 times. Agree? If I add all these digits here, 20 into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, what is the sum of these digit numbers? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ? 44, okay, 44. 20 into 44, which is 880, isn't it, madam? 880, here it is 21. So what is the sum? This is the sum of all the digits in the first 100 natural numbers. Istu barkodi, note, ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ the question. Also can be a direct question here, digits. Okay, keep in mind digits here. Natural numbers andre that's easy, counting of pages. Okay, now this is the sum of the digits, but in the question here, okay, contextually I have explained here, listen carefully, he is not summing the digits, he is just counting the digits. Okay, in first 100 natural numbers, how many digits are there? Question nodi, differences, variation, observe carefully. How many digits are there in first 100 natural numbers? The answer ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. It's not the sum of the digits. How many digits are there, sir? From 1 to 100. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಬಿಡಿ. Look here now. How many one digit numbers are there? 9. 1 to 9 9. How many two digit numbers are there? 90. 9 one digit numbers are there. 2 digit numbers, so 90. So totally how many digits it becomes? 180. 180. So from 1 to 99, 1 to 99. So how many digits are there? 189. 100 to ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ 192 digits are there, right? Now tell me, how many 3-digit numbers are there? Exam ಅಲ್ಲಿ marks ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು, 101 ತೆಗಿಬಹುದು. ಹೇಳಿ, how many are there? How many 3-digit numbers are there? Starting from 100 till 999. How ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. 3 into 900, which is nothing but how many? 2700. So if you count till 999 pages, how many digits will be there? Yeah, 2700 plus 180 plus 9 totally. How much, madam? This many digits, isn't it or not? Okay, now 1 to 999 page number. How many digits are there? The number of digits are 2889. Okay, likewise he has counted all the digits and total number of digits are how many? 3089. We have counted till the page number 999 and we found 2889 digits are there. Remaining how many digits are there? Subtract, come on, 3089 and 2889. 200 digits are there. These all 200 digits are of how many digit number? Each are of how many digit number? 4 digit number. Prati ondu 4 digit number. How many digits totally? 200. So how many numbers? 15 numbers. 15 numbers from where? Okay, onwards means 1000 in the. Okay, 1000 in the 50 andre illi aitu. It's not 1050, it is 1049. 1049. Okay, in the upcoming exam anything can be a question from this area. Okay, so be careful about the sum of natural numbers, sum of the digits of natural numbers, number of digits in the 100 natural numbers. Okay, tired? I think we'll finish off. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಗೀತಿದ್ದು, ನೀವು ಮತ್ತೆ ತೆಗಿಯಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೂಡ್? ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಕೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಇರಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, shall we move this? Okay, madam. Okay, ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. At least 3 denominations you have to take. Okay, how many denominations are there? ಒಂದು 50 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನೋಟು, 100, 200, 500 and 2000. 5 denominations. At least you should take 3. What's your answer? 5C3 plus 5C4 plus 5C5. That's your answer. How many diagonals can be drawn by joining the vertices of an octagon? Okay, now look here. To draw a triangle, how many vertices require? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Similarly, in an octagon, how many sides are of octagon? 8 banta. Okay, 8 sides are there. Octagon. In these 8 sides, we require how many? Yeah, to draw diagonals, sir. To draw a triangle, always that's equal to NC3. Okay, remember, always the number of diagonals is equal to NC2. But your formula will confuse that. This also has a diagonal. If I pick these 2 vertices, will it become a diagonal? No, that becomes a side. Okay, what is a diagonal? It has to cut through an angle. Okay, a line joining the opposite vertex which is cutting an angle. It has to cut an angle. Okay, hence always subtract n. Understood? Okay, similarly, the number of quadrilaterals is always NC4. Madboda? So this is your answer, NC2. N is what? 8. 8C2 minus 8. Okay. Remember this possible question. Okay. Also, the same can be handshakes. What is the answer for handshakes? NC2. When they are seated in a circle, if they are not handshaking with their neighbors, okay, when they are seated in a circle, they are not handshaking with their neighbors. Apart from neighbors, everybody else are handshaking. In that case also, your answer is NC2 minus N. Remember this one. Handshaking is avoided with their neighbors. Then the number of handshakes are NC2 minus N. The number of handshakes exchanged by avoiding the neighbors in a circle. It can be in a circle, it can be in an octagon. Very similarly, hange kodutane. Illodi, this vertex is avoiding the diagonal with the neighboring vertex. This vertex is avoiding a diagonal with this neighboring vertex. Very similar, NC2 minus N. Similarly, okay, listen carefully now. If 4 people are there, how many different ways you can arrange them in a row? 4 factorial. If they are seated in a circle, always remember, if there are seated in a line, okay, n number of people can be arranged in n factorial. If they are seated in a circle, then n minus 1 factorial. Okay, n minus 1 factorial. Take this one. This is to make them sit. Everything else, remaining conditions will remain same. Together, not together, ella ondene. Minus 1 madkobeku ashte. Now, similarly, if there is a beads, okay, if there is a necklace here, having a pendant like this, okay, in whichever side you go, that will remain same only. In this case, always n minus 1 factorial divided by 2. 2 is for repetition. N minus 1 factorial whole divided by 2, this is 2. In the case of a necklace, okay, a beads, there is a pendant in the middle, okay, both side beads are being arranged, the total number of beads, okay, n minus 1 factorial divided by 2 or 2 factorial you can take. See, there is a lot of explanation beyond those things. Pearl. In whichever side you go, that will remain same only because of the pearls. Divided by 2 factorial is, that's a replica of both sides. Okay, both sides you will be having the same kind of pearls. Then only you can form a necklace, no? This side one type of, this type, that doesn't become any necklace. Okay. Now again, avoid these kind of questions. This is nothing to do with a cube. He says there is a cube, means how many faces? 6 faces. It's been painted in black or white color. In how many different ways can the cube be painted? Meaning you have to give it a different color, okay, different pattern. Now I can use completely here. How many faces here? 6 faces. Either you should black or else you should use white. Here to add madre ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕು 6. Can I use all the black here? So here it will be 0. Okay, can I use similarly here 0 and here 6? Yes. Here it is 5 and 1, isn't it? Here it will be 1 and 5. What else? 4 and 2. 4 and 2 pattern ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ. The sum is 6, agree. 4 ಎಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಎಲ್ಲಿ. Okay. Then 2 and 4, is it the only way? Okay, then 3 and 3, how 3? Where is that 3? There are 2 possible ways of 3. You can make it 3 here like this and here like this 3. Similarly, you can make 3 like this and similarly here like this 3. There are 2 possibilities for 3. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೇಸ್ ಆಯಿತು? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇನ್ನೂ 2 3 ಇದಾವೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್? ಹಾಂ ಹೇಳಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. ವಾಟ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್? ಹಾಂ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ. 4 2 4 2 there is one more possibility, because you can place 2 here, okay, 2 here, or else you can put 2 here adjacent to it. So totally how many? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 ಇದೆಯಾ? ಈ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು, ಏನೇ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ 3 3 sometimes you'll miss it. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು? ಓ ಅದೊಂದು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ? 10. So avoid these kind of manually counting, because answers are also very close and chance of making, okay, missing one possible pattern is always high. ಇದನ್ನ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ ನೀವು, ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಈಸಿ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಒನ್ ಲೈನರ್ ಇದು. Okay. What he is asking for? Parallelograms. Okay. Can I pick any 4 here like this? 1 2 3 and 4, or else can I pick 1 2 3 and 4 like this? Hige ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ parallelogram? No. If you are picking 2 from a column, you have to pick 2 from another row, isn't it? You cannot pick from the same row. You have to change this one, isn't it? You'll better pick ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. You can pick this like this. Hige ಮಾಡಬಹುದಲ್ಲ parallelogram anywhere, isn't it or not? Okay. So how many are there here? So totally 4 lines are there, right? Out of which 4 we are picking 2 from one side, isn't it? Another 4 only we are picking 2. So totally these are the number of parallelograms you can form. 4C2 into 4C3. Yeah, go ahead. Here you cannot put NC4 because all 16 cannot be used. Okay, if you are picking 4 in this way, though your formula doesn't recognize as any of this parallel perpendicular. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 4C2 4C, 6 into 6, 36. That's what. Okay, now formula practice ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ. Parallelogram we just saw, because everything doesn't becomes a parallelogram. That's for a quadrilateral, and he is asking for a parallelogram. ಇದರದ್ದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇದೆ. Okay. Now that was something like this. There are 2 points on each of this parallel line. Which are movable. You can move them anywhere. Okay, you can place them. Movable means you can put it anywhere there. Okay, how many triangles can be drawn using them? Totally how many you can see vertex? 6, out of which I can pick 3, right? I can pick 3. Okay, isn't it? Higidre, if there is something like this, I can pick any 3 out of this 6 and form some. But what if I put somewhere here everything? In that case, what it becomes? They are all in the same line, isn't it? Then you cannot form a triangle there, isn't it or not? Okay, a question was something like this. I'm not getting clarity about that question. Condition so ittu. Okay, the case was here 6C3 if they are distinct like this. Okay, if they have a gap there, if they are one above the other here, that becomes a linear one. Okay, when 3 points are in the same line, collinear, can we draw a triangle? No, we cannot draw a triangle. Okay, we have done some conditions in your notes also. Okay, using 4, 5 vertex on one of the line and 3 vertex on another line. How many triangles can be drawn? How many triangles can be drawn? If you are picking 1 from here, you have to pick 2 from here. So which is 5C1 into 3C2. Idral 5C2. Or else, if you are picking 2 from here, you have to pick 1 from here. 5C2 into 3C1. Okay, using only this you cannot. Okay, the question was in the same line. Understood? You keep this one in mind. Okay, probability. Okay, last 15 minutes we'll complete the probability. Shall I erase this one? You have anything else? Test testal deliver. What is the probability case? Chances of happening. Okay. Now, when you toss a coin, what is the probability of getting heads? 50-50. Means can I say 1/2? Okay. And also, what is the probability of getting tails? 1/2. When I roll a die, how many outcomes are there? 6. That's what your denominator, total number of outcomes. Okay. When I roll a die, what is the probability of getting even numbers? 3. So 3/6. What is the probability of getting a prime number? 3/6. What is the probability of getting 7? 0. Out of 6, 0. So what is the probability of getting 1 to 6? 6/6. Understood? So probability is nothing but always favorable outcome divided by total number of outcomes, which is also called sample spacing. Okay. The highest probability you got is 1 and the least is 0. So always probability has to lie between 0 and 6. Okay. Now, in this 0 and 6, these are all probable cases. Probable case. Agbodu, agadani irbohudu anta heltane. Okay. Now, in some of the cases, the probability of event is already known. Okay. In this experiment, you already know your result. Meaning, let's say there is already you know that 30% you have passed the exam. So 70% there is no chance we don't get it. That's what this one, conditional probability question. How many drawers are there? 3 drawers are there. Okay. What do we have in these 3 drawers? 3 drawers. One we have gold and a silver, another one gold and gold, another one silver and silver. Okay. You are opening randomly. How many outcomes are there? 3 possible outcomes are. Total outcomes are 3. And he says, one of the drawer is opened at random and a coin is drawn. One coin tagiti. It is found that to be a silver coin. He already knows it's a silver coin. First one and third one, isn't it? So what are the total outcomes? 2. Okay. I might have taken this one or else idu. Totally 2 outcomes are there right here. Okay. This is not known because already we know that it's a silver. What is the probability that the other coin drawn is also gold coin? Another one is a probability. I don't know what is inside it. Okay. Another one also can be a gold, means idine tagdirbeka. So how many outcomes are there? 1 out of 2. So what's your answer? 50% or 0.5. Understood? Here the total number of outcomes are only 2 because he already says that we know it is a silver coin. Namu gottadu silver anta andre idane tagdirbeku athwa idane tagdirbeku. Okay. Innondirodu gold ago sambhava estu? 1 out of 2. Getting? No. This is called conditional probability. A very old question. Okay, shall I move this? Understood, right? Conditional probability. Oh, here nodidira already. 6 correspondingly addressed envelopes. If the letters are randomly put in the envelope, what is the probability that exactly 5 letters go to the correctly addressed envelope? 5 letter hogutta correct age, 1 tappagutte anta adne keltire. Okay, what is it? 0. When the coins are tossed, the probability that all coins have the same face up. How many coins you are tossing? All face up means all heads irbeku, all tails. What is the probability of the first coin gets a heads? 1 by 2. And is what? Multiplication. The result, okay, and means that's a separate coin I am taking. Separate coin. Another coin also is having a heads. What is the probability? Another one is also heads. So what is the answer? 1 by 6. Ella ಮಾಡಿ 1 by 6 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ okay, this is for the first coin, this is for the second coin, this is for the third coin. Okay, result remains same. Tail, tail, tails, head, head, head. Shall I move this? How many digits you are having? How many digits? 9, out of which you have to choose 3 digits, isn't it? And when you product those 3 digits, your product has to be odd. 3 numbers when I multiply, I should get an odd number. Means, what are these possibility? Can one of these, can it be an even number? One even other, the product will become even only, no. So this has to be what here? Odd, odd and odd. Now, the total outcome I am asking. If I give you 9 digits and ask you to pick only 3 digits, what is your total outcomes? Alva, out of 9, if I ask you to pick 3, okay, 9C3 is the total outcome. And whatever you have picked here, all has to be odd only. Then only the product will be odd. How many odds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So you must have picked from these 5 only, right? This is your answer, that's it. 5C3 by 9C3. 9C3 is the total outcome, out of which to get odd, you must have picked from the odd only. Odd barbeku andre odd alle tegdirbeku. Eshtiде odd? 5. Your favorable outcome has to come from this odd only. Out of 5, you are picking only 3. Eshtu sir? Pi by 42. Got it? Okay. Okay, look here now. The probability of A union B is always is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. If this is A, this is B. This is called A intersection B, meaning these are the elements which are present in both A or B na, A and B na. Meaning intersection is nothing but what? And. Intersection means and. And these elements here, A union B means these are the elements which are present in either A or else B. How many times doesn't make any difference? Okay, illa A al irbeku, illa B al irbeku, all those elements. So union is what? Or. Okay, this is and this is or. Ulta barudna? Oh. This is and. Similarly, probability of A intersection B is nothing but enido and means what? Multiplication for what? Probability of A into probability of B. That's it. Okay, in the class we have done lot many examples based on this one. Here, we know that a student has 60% chance of passing in English, okay, and 54% chance of passing in both English and also maths. So, probability of passing in both English and maths, and is what? Which is equal to probability of passing in maths and probability of passing in English, probability of passing in maths. Right, madam? This is given what percent? 54%. What is the probability of a student has 60% chance of passing in English? This is 60%. Can I find out this one? Percentage cancels, madam. 6 into 10, 6 into 9. So 9 by 10. 9 by 10 is equal to what percent? 90% ಏನಾಗ್ತಾನೆ? Passing chance is 90% means failing chances. Okay. If the probability of occurrence of an event, maths, if it is 90%, the probability of non-occurrence of that event is equal to what percent? Yeah, 100 minus. Okay. See, this can be given in the Venn diagram also. Okay, in the percentage also we have seen these kind of questions. So make use of these concepts there also. Okay, probability. ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ, ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ ಹಂಗೇನೆ ಹೇಳಿ. What is the probability that the light will not be green? Not be green andre ಏನಿರಬೇಕು? Green for how many seconds? 25 seconds. Remaining will be how many seconds? 35 seconds out of 60 is the answer. ನೋಡಿ probability ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡ್ಬಿಡೋದಲ್ಲ. 35 out of 60. Okay, look here now. If I select any student randomly, he will be definitely having the birthday in that particular year, isn't it or not? What is the chance? 100%, madam. 100%, isn't it or not? When I am picking the first person, 100 by 100, 365 by 365 or 1 by 1. But when I am picking the second person, what is the probability that that person also will be sharing the same birth date in that particular? He doesn't have any choice. Nodi, first time, okay, if there are 6 colors, if I have to paint one of this, how many choices will be having? 6 choices will be having. The next person, okay, if you have to paint the same color, how many choices will be having? Only 1 out of 6, isn't it or not? If I ask you to paint using the same color which you have used earlier, do you have 5 choice? No. Do you have 6 choice? No. You have only 1 choice. 1 choice out of how many days? 365 ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಈ ದಿನನೇ ಹುಟ್ಟಿರಬೇಕು. The third person also should be having the same 1 by 365, isn't it or not? Okay, so totally, but there is an ambiguity here because can be a leap year question also. 366 ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, but the key answer says 1 by 365 whole square. Okay, but appropriately it was supposed to be none of this. Out of C, if I had given 200, how could I have taken 365 then? Anything it has to be more than 365 only, no? That's why 1000 given. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ 1000 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 365 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ವ ನನಗೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದೇ ದಿನ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. Ten identical particles are moving randomly inside a closed box. What is the probability that at any given point of time all the 10 particles will be lying in the same half of the box? Okay, do not attempt these kind of questions in the exam. If it is a card, randomly picking those something coins based question, adella madi prime numbers, something like this. How many parts are there in the box? 2 parts, one half, another half. Okay, all the 10 particles has to be either here or else either here. Okay, what is the probability that one of the particle may be here? Particle elli irbodu, either here or else here. Total outcome 1/2 for one of the particle. Agree? For one of the particle. Another particle, what is the probability that it will be here only? Again 1/2. The third particle 1/2, 1/2, 1/2. How many 1/2s? Isn't it? 1/2 whole power 10. Or else the same thing can happen in this side also. One of the particle can be here or else here or else ಇನ್ನೊಂದು particle ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬಹುದು. So 1/2 whole power 10. Or means what? Addition. Okay, 1/2 whole power 10 plus 1/2 whole power 10. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಇದು? How many 1/2s are there? 2 into 1/2 whole power 10. Can I consider this as? Isn't it or not? Okay, so this is 2 power 1. 2 power 1 into 1/2 power 10 will be equal to 1/2 power. No need to attempt this kind of questions. Looks simple at this point of time, but do not attempt this. Ella rare agi bartade. Okay, familiar questions. Though if he is asking some 10 to 12 questions like in 2023, okay, you can choose at least 6 to 7 questions and you can get the accurate answer in the exam. Right? Okay, that is the intention of this practice. Okay, I'll share all this solution with you. Okay, any doubt? So we have completed permutation, combination as well as probability. So another 4 to 5 questions are added here. Okay, so closely you have 20 questions. So definitely you can expect 20 questions from our practice till now, from the 4 sessions. Right? Okay, next week it will be updated. What is the topic anta? Any doubt? No? Okay, thank you. See you in the next class, guys. Okay. I'll share these things in the group. You have the Telegram idea nimatra channel. Have you guys subscribed to the channel? If not, this is the channel. There's the blue color CSAT logo. Channel name is Shamanth CSAT. I'll give the link also. Okay. You can download the solutions from there. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you. See you. Okay. We'll see you in the next week. Download ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ ಇದನ್ನ. Any doubt?